Stand up, New York Met fans. We are live, and the Mets are rocking and rolling. What is going on, everybody? Let's pop in and say hello. What is going on, Chris North, Emmy Productions, It's Cola, Alex Sports, diehard Giants fan, Yehuda. Who else we got? Tam Hill's obviously in there, CA Sports, Mawani. Thank you guys for being here. The Mets are rocking and rolling. We are 2 games under 500, 4 games out of the wild card. We've won 8 out of our last 9. And suddenly, this team's starting to creep into the playoff race. Noah Syndergaard foots the mound today. We've got 52 games left in the regular season. Can the Mets go on a magical run and sneak into the wild card? Well, today would, be a big step forward. We're going to have to find out. What's going on, Kenny Erickson? Thank you for tuning in. We've got Noah Syndergaard on the hill. What's going on, Paul? Thank you for tuning in. You're watching all the games. Steele Jackson in the house. He says, go Pirates. Steven Pazienza, the pizza man, according to Chris. What's going on? Love Steven Pazienza. Thank you guys for being here. MLB Red Zone, yeah. I love doing these baseball games. Haven't done one in a while. I figured the Mets are starting to play well. I got an opportunity. Tomorrow I'm actually going to be at a concert. So I'm not going to be able to watch the doubleheader tomorrow. I'm going to a Rolling Stones concert. So I said, let me try doing this stream today, and let's go Mets. Let's go Mets, Dylan. Let's go Mets. Gritty City in the house. Paul Jacobson in the house. Yehuda in the house. Teams that get hot in the second half do damage. We can do it, but Diaz needs to wake up is right. If you guys remember, what's going on, Jake? Thank you for tuning in, buddy. Yo, man, love your vids. Go Mets and go Jai. I appreciate that, Jake. Thank you to everybody for being here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Let's try to get a couple of people in here, and let's enjoy this game together. Should be a lot of fun. The Mets have been playing really well lately. I'm going to I'm going to Philly 500's concert. But like I said, on the hill for the Mets, it's going to be Noah Syndergaard. And we'll go over the lineup when they show it. Omkar, what's going on, my man? Road Dog in the house. Bavith, how you been? How have you been, Bavith? The amazing Roach in the house. He brought the apples. Do you think Lugo should be a closer until Diaz get... Oh, I don't think they're going to... At this point in the season, I don't think they're going to remove Diaz as the closer. As poorly as he's played, he's got like a 5.5 ERA. I still think he's going to be the closer for the rest of the year. I hope the Mets win because I'm a Reds fan. Well, there you go. Cincy Bengals fan, thank you for popping in, brother. Mats never goes deep in the games. That's my problem with Mats. Who's the sexiest man in the NBA? Well, that's gotta be Kevin Knox. That's gotta be Kevin Knox. Every single Mets stream grid does. Delete this stream. Kristen Orr. Thank you guys for being here. The Mets have been on fire, Rocha. If they didn't lose that game where we played you, we'd be 500 right now, where they dropped the ball like a bunch of lunatics. I'm expecting you and Bad Dog to do a 4. I think me and Bad Dog are gonna do a 1-week stream, Bavith. I think it's literally gonna be 1 week. Actually, a whole year. I think we're just gonna stay live for a year, never turn off the camera, and just we'll shower on camera. I think that's what we'll do. We'll shower on camera. Thank you guys for being here. Omkar says no Pete Alonso. Yes, I know. Yeah, Alonso got the day off today. He's been slumping since the All-Star break, and I read that they said Mickey Callaway said that he thinks he could use a day off to rest. So that's the reason there. But yeah, I think we're gonna we'll eat on camera, we'll shower on camera. I think that's the next project, a 1-year, 365-day stream. Maybe. What's going on, CA Sports? Thank you for tuning into this stream. You guys are awesome. So they're showing Noah Syndergaard in his last 6 road starts, 2.13 ERA, .90 WHIP. Ahmed Rosario over his last 10 road games, 19 for 43, a 442 batting average with 5 extra base hits with a 1.164 OPS. So they've been hot on the road. Hopefully Rosario and Syndergaard can keep it up. You're a diehard Red Sox fan, but go Mets today. Triton, what's going on, my man? Thank you for popping in, buddy. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, let's go, champ. They can. They're starting to heat up. So there's 52 games to go. The Mets are now only 4 games out of the wild card. I figure for them to get that wild card, in the last 52 games, they probably got to win 30-31. So they got to go like 30-22, 31-21, something like that, and they got a legit shot to get that wild card. So they're still in it. But they're going to need to continue to stay hot. They've won 8 out of their last 9. They're playing really well. The last 20 games or so, they've played really well. I don't follow baseball that much. How are the Indians doing? To be honest with you, I don't follow the Indians. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you the standings. I don't think they're doing that well, though. After watching your NFL tier list, you are officially a lunatic. What didn't you agree with, Pavi? What didn't you agree with? Now, before people tell me the Giants should be a D, and before people tell me the Cowboys should be an A, or the Eagles should be an A, or the Chiefs should be an A, keep in mind, I only had 6 teams A or higher. So I made it very hard to get that A, and I only had 4 teams D or lower. There was only 4 teams that I thought had no shot whatsoever at the playoffs. The Giants would have been near the bottom of the C list for me, but they made the C. Because I think if they catch some breaks, maybe they could go 9-7, 10-6, and sneak into the playoffs. So yeah, that's why I had the tier list the way I had it. Stroman, I like Stroman. I still like that Stroman pickup. What's going on, Arthur? Thank you for pop. If you guys have not done so, please check out Arthur. He really puts out a lot of content over there. Big Lakers guy. I believe the Nationals get one of the National League wildcard spots. Mets got to catch the Cardinals, Phillies, and Giants. Yes. The Mets just got to keep winning. They can't even worry about who they got to catch at this point. They have to put themselves in the discussion. They have to keep winning. They got to win 7 out of their next 10, 8 out of their next 10, and keep this momentum going and give themselves a shot the last week or 2 of the season. Broncos, Bengals, Dolphins, and Detroit. I still think Detroit has a small shot at the playoffs. Mets might have to try a tiebreaker game. Yes, they definitely might need to do that. Bobby Woodruff from Vermont is in the house. What's going on, Bobby? How you been, buddy? Love Bobby. Love Bobby. And I know Seahawk loves me. Tom Brady contract extension. Thoughts? Did he get a contract extension? I don't even know. Chris's list was on target, but if the Bengals could be an F-. Meet the Mets in the house. Meet the Mets. We're starting to get hot. We're starting to get hot at the right time. I don't want to get ahead of myself. We know as Mets fans, we get our hearts broken all the time, but we're starting to get hot at the right time. And Syndergaard versus the White Sox threw 7 1/3 innings, 97 pitches with 11 Ks. So he was great his last time out, obviously. Mets did not trade him at the deadline. A lot of people thought they would do that, but he's going to get the start here for the Mets, and we'll see what they could do. Pirates got their old school uniforms on. My God, I can't stand that hat. Joe Musgrove will be on the hill. In his last start, he threw 6 innings, gave up 2 earned runs, 4 Ks in 6 innings, 4 hits, no walks. So he had a nice quality start his last time out. Don't fall for it with the Mets. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Meet the Mets. But you know as Mets fans, we always fall for it. They get us hook, line, and sinker. Because on that rare occurrence, once every 8, 9, 10 years, the Mets have that miracle. And they reel you in. As Cop Izzo would say, they reel me back in. That's what they do. They give you that 2015 season. They give you that 2006 season. That 99 season, the 2000 season. And they give you those magical years. And even when they give you those magical years, they choke it away. But hopefully one year, everything just breaks right. Like the 69 Mets, like the 86 Mets. That hats don't look that. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the hats, to be honest with you, Steel J. I don't like. I like the regular hats. You gotta believe, Dylan. You gotta believe. I'm loving it. We need Alonso and Conforto to get hot. Yes, we need Alonso. They gave him the day off today because I think he needed some time to breathe. He's been, And the other thing I worried about. What's going on, Pat? 1984, big Met fan in the house. The other thing I worried about with Alonso in the home run derby, everybody says historically, hitters who perform well in the home run derby usually have very poor second halves, and I think David Wright fell victim to it earlier in his career as well. And I worried about that with Alonso. Now maybe he's just worn out. He hasn't played a full season in his career. Very much a possibility, but hopefully the day off helps him out. What's going on? Everyone in the NL has a shot at the wild card outside of the Marlins and Yes. My guy, Kid Blue. I got to tell you, I was watching that stream yesterday. Bad Dog, absolute lunatic. But you were phenomenal. I thoroughly enjoyed your segment on Bad Dog. I was watching you on my lunch break. Did a great job. If you guys have not gone over to Kid Blue's channel, go on over there and sub that guy up. And Kid Blue, I want to have you on the channel for a weekly segment. I just haven't figured it out yet in season for football. Whether it be a fantasy football segment, whether it be... I want to try to do the picks with Jet Central again this year because I thought we did a great job last year, so I want to continue to do that. But I want to do something with you. I want to do something with you. I just haven't quite figured it out yet. Ray's best chance to make the playoffs. We'll see. Cushman in the house. What's going on, Cushman? Thank you for Vladimir Putin. Bad Dog is an absolute lunatic. 24 hours straight. I just watched your video. I appreciate you for watching, Colby. Thank you, man. Thank you for being a great subscriber, buddy. Thank you for being a great subscriber. Kid Blue is freaking awesome. I always say, man, that guy, you could tell he really puts in. I respect the hell out of his channel. He puts in a ton of work on that channel. Very knowledgeable. You can tell he loves what he's talking about. Yeah, absolutely love his channel. Going over there and subscribe to him. Yeah, the sports critic in the house. Going over there and check out Amir's channel if you get a chance. Well. If it isn't Amir, you freaking lunatic. How you been, Amir? How you been, buddy? How you been? Kid Blue is another short. Yeah, Kid Blue, 5 foot even. 5 foot even. I would have never thought it. He does not look 5 foot on camera. People say I look shorter than I actually am. Kid Blue looks taller. He took a couple of my inches from the camera. So I don't know what, maybe he's using a specific type of camera that adds some inches to your height. Very possible. Thank you guys for being here. They're showing around the league last night. And there's Starlin Marte getting ready to hit the field for the Pirates. Cushman 5'11". Pretty good. I was at the... Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm going to a Rolling Stones concert tomorrow. So I'm going to miss the doubleheader. So I figured, you know what? Mets are playing well. I'm going to watch the game anyway. I'm getting into it, you know. Hopefully the Mets go on this magical run. Let's stream it. Let's hang out with some of my fellow Mets subscribers, some of my best subscribers on YouTube, and call the game. What's going on, Chris Gardella? My man, how you been? Arthur, I appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate that. I've been stuck watching Shark Week. Yeah, Shark Week. I used to watch Shark Week all the time. Shark Week is great. And Yehuda, yes, I do have a disease. It's called sexy chest hair. I do have a disease called sexy chest hair. Doctors said I'd be 5'3". They lied to me. Doctors said I'd be 5'10", and I'm 5'10 and a half, so they lied to me too. You know, they were off by a half inch. Every inch counts. That's what the women say. Chris has really short legs and arms. I know because Danny DeVito told me. Well. If it isn't Landon. How you doing, Landon? How you doing? Mick Jagger and the Rolling Stones, old as cobwebs, and he's still... Yeah, New York Beast. It is. I've never seen them. It should be a fun concert. You know, I've seen a couple of pretty good musicians. I saw Paul McCartney live. I saw... Who else did I see live? Billy Joel. Oh, Sports Critic, thank you so much for the Super Chat, man. I really do appreciate that. He says Edwin Diaz almost blew... Yeah, Edwin Diaz is awful this year. He's 5.5 years right now. Some of it is bad luck if you talk to the analytical mind in Cushman. The grandpa going to the Stones concert. Get a load of this guy. Now I know why you spike up your hair, Kid Blue, trying to cheat. Yeah, exactly, Meet the Mets. Yeah, so I saw Paul McCartney. I saw Billy Joel. I saw Bon Jovi. I've seen Steve Miller Band. Who else did I see? I've seen a bunch of Lenny Kravitz. I've seen him a bunch of times. Linkin Park. I've seen a bunch. I've been to a good amount of concerts. What's going on, Slick Nick? Stand up. You're worried about me. I've been sober lately. Would I rather be 4'5" or I love Slick Nick, man. Big supporter of the channel. I would rather be 7'6", Yehuda. I get to play in the NBA. Look at this dude trying to be a cool, slick person going to concerts. You can watch it at your house. It's not the same thing. If I could see one legendary musician in concert today, I would choose Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder's great. Who else did I see? I'm trying to see who else I've seen. I mean, I saw a bunch of, bands. I saw Blink-182. I saw Evanescence, Metallica. I saw Metallica. That was good. That was a good concert. But the Rolling Stones should be a lot of fun tomorrow. Should be a lot of fun tomorrow. Your health will be... That's true. Your health will be terrible. Man, I really appreciate that, NYBs. Thank you very much. So you saw Hootie and the Blowfish. You know who I saw at Jones Beach? I saw... What's the Hamburger in Paradise? What's his name again? Somebody in the chat's going to know immediately. Hamburger in Paradise. What's his name? I work for iHeart, so I've been to a lot. Oh, that's awesome, Sports Critic. That's who I saw. Jimmy Buffett. That's who I saw at Jones Beach. Chris, you have gone to I've never been to a Tupac concert. That is not true, Bavi. Not true. So for the Mets, it'll be Jeff McNeil leading off, Michael Conforto batting second, Todd Frazier batting third, Robinson Cano batting cleanup, J.D. Davis in left field batting fifth, Ahmed Rosario at short batting sixth, Echa Maria batting seventh playing third base, Thomas Nido behind the plate as they give Ramos the day off, day game after a night game batting eighth, and Syndergaard will be on the hill. For the Pirates, it'll be Joe Musgrave on the year. He's 8-9 with a 4.23 ERA as the Mets look to continue to keep this momentum going. Let's see if they can get to within a game of 500 and continue to creep up in the wild card standings. Oh, I'm always careful. Always careful. Let's go, Thor. Who's playing first? I missed it, actually. I'll tell you when they show the defensive alignment. I will tell you, but Alonso's obviously has the day off. Mets have been on a winning streak. They need to... Oh, my God, Amir. They definitely need to continue it. The Mets absolutely... They can't stop now. I mean, they were so bad for so long. They're starting to go on a run. Let's see if they can keep it up. And McNeil will dig in as the leadoff batter to go against Musgrave. Musgrave looks in for the signs. Empty seats behind home plate. Usually like to see, there's a really fat guy. Usually like to see hot women. And there's a fastball lined out of play. Strike one. McNeil swinging at the first pitch fastball. McNeil in the year batting .334, 12 home runs, 47 rib-eye steaks with a .515 slugging percentage. What's going on, Pat? Thank you for tuning in the stream, buddy. Alonso took the day off today. Needed a day off. Frazier's playing first. There you go, Leo Castillo. And Musgrove from the windup. And the pitch. Curveball lined up the middle. Oh, what a play. Backhanded stop by the shortstop as they had the shift on, and he throws over to first for the first out. Oh, what a play there by Newman. McNeil really ripped that. Just hit it in the wrong place. Right up the middle, they had the shift on. I hate the shift. I freaking can't stand the shift. 15, 20 years ago, that's a base hit. Can't stand it. Where is the concert? The concert's at MetLife Stadium. Giant Stadium. And here we go. Conforto at the dish. Wind up and the pitch. Curveball lined. Driven in the air. It is high. It is far. You can forget about it. The Mets lead 1-0 off a Conforto missile into the right center field stands. The Mets take a 1-0 lead. Conforto's 22nd home run of the year. What a bomb! He sent that one to Jupiter. Oh my God, what a shot! What a shot! Let's go, Mets! Let's go! What's going on, Thomas Cusack? Thank you for tuning in the stream. Alex Sports in the house. An absolute bomb off the bat at Conforto as the Mets are looking to get back to 500. They're 2 games under. Yes, I've been to Westbury. I actually saw George Carlin live in Westbury do stand-up comedy. My favorite stand-up comedian of all time. And here's Frazier. Curveball, swing and a miss. 89-mile-an-hour off-speed pitch there. So the Mets look to be really attacking on the first pitch. They're not taking many pitches here. That must be the strategy coming out today. Frazier on the year batting .236 with 14 home runs. Musgrove looks in for the sign, the windup, and the pitch. And ball one. Fastball misses on the inside part of the plate. What is going on, Iverson Vlogs? Thank you for popping into the stream. I see Nathaniel's in the house. Sports in the Bay Area. Carlin was the best, Alex Sports. Carlin was the best. City for real, my man. What's up? And fastball lined, and this will get out of play. Will it? Will it? Yes, it will get out of play. And, ooh, caught by a fan, it looks like. May have knocked over his beer. Oh, man, that's like a $10 beer. That just spilt on the ground, but that'll be a strike 2, 1-2. Conforto had a home run last week. Yeah, Conforto's a beast. Conforto's a beast. Entertained, did you move down? Not yet, Pat. Not yet. I had an issue with my car. It's supposed to be repaired by Tuesday. I'm still waiting on it. Still waiting on it. What's going on, Nathaniel? Going well. Mets off to a good start. And here's the pitch to Frazier. 1-2. Swung on and fouled away. Frazier was right on top of that one. But we'll do it again at 1-2. So far, the Mets have 3 batters have come to the plate. This is going to be the 4th or 5th pitch, I think, of the at-bat. And Musgrove has only thrown 7 pitches. They've really gone after him. They're not looking for walks today. I love it. Musgrove looks it for the sign, the windup, and the pitch. And a slider off the outside corner. 2-2. Good eye there by Frazier. Yes, RT, I will be. George Carlin, 100% the best stand-up comedian of all time. It's not even close. Not even close. Richard Pryor is great, too. And here's the pitch to Frazier, 2-2. And he misses with the curveball off the outside corner. So it'll be a payoff pitch here, 3-2 here in the top of the first. Clint Hurdle, they're showing him the Pirates manager with a career record of 714 and 690. His 9th season as the Pirates manager. Looks like he was picking his nose there. Here's the pitch to Frazier. Swung on and driven in the air down the left field line. He gives it a ride. And it is just foul. Oh, he misses a home run by about 7 or 8 feet left of the foul pole. I thought he might have tried to hook that one. But no, didn't quite keep it in play. We'll do it again. Chris Rock was great. Dave Chappelle was great. Absolutely. Robin Williams was great. Robin Williams' whole bit on the golf, if you've ever seen that, really funny stuff. And here's the payoff pitch to Frazier. And swung on and driven on the ground. And another foul ball. He'll waste another one off. Good at bat here by Frazier. I think he's fouled off about 5 pitches. Really battling here in the first inning. What's going on? Thank you to everybody for tuning in. Chris, did he eat his boogers? What? No, he didn't eat his boogers. What the hell are you talking about? Bobby Woodruff is a lunatic. So here's the 3-2 pitch to Frazier, the windup, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Got him with the slider downstairs. I think that was probably ball 4, but nonetheless, good at bat there by Frazier. 2 down here in the top of the first. Got him to chase a little bit. That was just a little low there. I appreciate that. Amir. Thank you very much, man. And here's Robbie Cano on the year batting .245, 10 homers, 31 RBIs with a .404 slugging percentage. He's been rather disappointing for the Mets this year. Their big offseason acquisition. He's going to dig in from the left side. And the windup and the pitch. Curveball got him to chase. Every batter is swinging at that first pitch. That pitch was not a strike. He got Cano to chase a ball in the dirt there. Darnell in the house. What's going on, Darnell? My man. I do not like the bandwagon fans, Milani. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Cano. Musgrove looks in for the sign. He wheels, he deals, curveball, swung on, driven in the air, and this is going to get in the gap. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. Cano is going to dig into second for a stand-up double. The Mets will have a runner in scoring position with 2 outs here in the top of the first. They already lead 1-0 off the Conforto bomb. Good piece of hitting there by Cano. You hang 'em, we bang 'em. Hanging curveball, Cano drives it right into the gap. What's going on, Eagles UK? Thank you for popping in, buddy. Thank you for popping in. And here's Cano. He'll lead from second. Let's see if J.D. Davis could get this runner home. Davis has been very productive for the Mets this year. Batting .294, 10 homers, 30 ribeye steaks with a .471 slugging percentage. Takes a couple of warm-up swings. Musgrove looks in for the sign from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And fastball a little bit up and in. Ball 1, 92 mile an hour on the gun. Mets only 2 games under 500. We're getting back into it. You got to believe. The famous Doug McGraw. You got to believe. This is a New York Knicks hat. So here's the 1-0 pitch here in the top of the first. Cano will lead from second. Musgrove looks in for the sign. He looks Cano back to the base. And he wheels and deals. Swung on and driven in the air by Davis. It is high. It is far. It is gone. You can Forget about it. The Mets take a 3-0 lead. Davis's 11th bomb of the year, and the Mets are off to a phenomenal start. Let's go Mets. 3-0 as the Mets continue to try to drive. What's going on? What's going on? Sir Cardinal's in the chat. If you have not done so, please go on over to Sir Cardinal and sub that man up. 3-0 Mets. Let's go Mets. An absolute bomb off the bat of J.D. Davis, his 11th dinger of the year. Oh my God, he got into that. Another hanging curveball. Hits it right over the State Farm sign. Luis Castillo, I've been watching your channel for about 2 months. I fuck with your channel. I appreciate that, Leo Castillo, man. I do appreciate that. The Italian Stallion believes this team is starting to get us excited. This team is starting to get us excited, Met fans. Don't get too excited. We know they're the Mets, but you got to have fun with this team, you know? They're like Disney World. I always say that. They're like magical. They're like a magical franchise. Magical things happen, and we're starting to see it happen late in the season as the Mets lead 3-0 here in the top of the first. Ahmed Rosario is going to dig in the shortstop. Musgrove from the windup and the pitch. And it's a fastball down in the dirt. Ball 1-0. What's going on, little Munchie? Thank you for popping into the stream. Meet the Mets. He absolutely blasted that. Blasted that. Yes, he's swinging a good cannoli today. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swung on and looped in the air along the right field line. It'll get out of play. Mets fouling off a lot of balls here in the first. They have come out with a clear strategy to attack Musgrove, and it has worked. They've hit 2 missiles, and Rosario's going to dig in. Signed a 2-year extension. Okay, yeah, somebody said that earlier. And here's Musgrove looking in for the sign, the windup, and the pitch. And it's in the dirt. 2-1. Good eye there by Rosario. You think I go to the... Nathaniel's awesome, man. Thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't done so, please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell. Here's the pitch to Rosario. And a swing and a miss on the curveball. 2-2 goes back to the backstop. Got to get another ball there. I'm still looking in the crowd for hot chicks. I haven't found one yet. I'll let you know when I do. I'll let you know where she's seated. Section 106, row 7, seat number G, looks like a winner. Here's Rosario, takes a couple of practice swings, the windup, and the pitch. Curveball swung on and rolled back to the pitcher. He'll throw over to first, and that'll do it. So, at the end of a half an inning, it's the Mets 3, it's the Pirates coming up. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? We're off to a great start here. We are off to a great start here, Rocha. This could still be... yeah, we can't ever give up, Pat. You know that. You cannot give up. Mets fans never give up. Sir Cardinal, you always got to look for the hot girls when you're watching baseball. You know, they're always out and about. You know, it's hot out. They got to wear those tank tops. They got the cleavage showing, the short shorts. Baseball girls are the best. There's no doubt about it. Baseball girls are the best looking girls. Although I do hear hockey girls are pretty hot too. They got the ice girls or whatever. But baseball girls are nothing to sneeze at. We hit 2 home runs. We had a 2-run homer off the bat of J.D. Davis, and Conforto went deep. Chris will be looking for the good. Yes, Landon. Things Mets fan can't give up on. Chris Gardell, you got that right. You got that right. You got that right. I got a whole cabinet of alcohol for Mets games. 2015 Leo Castillo. I'll tell you, man. I was thinking it. I didn't want to say it. What's going on, Crazy? Going over to Crazy Dog. Check him out too. He puts out so much work. He puts in a lot of effort. I really respect him and his channel. But yeah, I didn't want to say it, but I'm getting 2015 vibes too. Because 2015, they were similar situation. They were like a game or 2 over 500 around the deadline. And there were rumors they were going to trade this guy and that guy and this guy. And the Mets kind of held pat. They obviously brought in a couple of nice pieces, Cespedes being one. But everybody thought Syndergaard was going to be off the team. Everybody thought Wheeler would be off the team. Mets stood pat. And maybe something magical's happening. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. So here we go. Noah Syndergaard on the hill. On the year, he's 7-5 with a 4.10 ERA. And here's the pitch. Fastball on the outside corner. Strike one. What's the most heartbroken you've ever been? Oh, God. I'll give you a couple of stories. Your channel doesn't suck. And here's Syndergaard looking in between innings. I'll give you some Mets heartbreaking stories. Here's the pitch. Swung on, driven in the air by the Pirates. It is high. It is far. It is foul. Everything's breaking right for the Mets. Off the bat, that looked like a bomb. And he hits it 3 feet foul of the right field pole. So just a long 350-foot strike off the bat of the Pirates there. The Mets starting infield, Hechameria will be at third, Rosario at shortstop, Cano at second, Todd Frazier at first, J.D. Davison left, Conforto in center, Jeff McNeil will be manning right field, Nito behind the plate, and Syndergaard will be on the hill. Hello. Here's the pitch, swung on and fouled off down the third base line. MH in the house. What's going on, MH? Meet the Mets. That was my number one moment. That's exactly what I was going to say, and I cried too. Swear to God. We are right around the same age, so that makes sense. We were probably both around 12, 13 years old. That was heartbreaking. Here's Syndergaard looking in for the sign, the windup, and the pitch. Swung on, hit on the ground, and it'll be fouled and out of play by Frazier. Knicks Game 7 in 2005. Oh, my God. The 94 Knicks was heartbreaking. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Stand up, Met fans. Oh, my God. Yeah, the Mets battled in that. We're going to go over it in between innings. I could talk about that for days. Here's Syndergaard and a fastball in the dirt. Taken for a ball. It'll be 1-2. How do we get 3 runs? Conforto hit a bomb. J.D. Davison followed up with a 2-run missile of his own. Oh, God. David Wright, man, that was heartbreaking. Career cut short there. Here's the pitch by Syndergaard. Swung on and looped in the air down the left field line. And a dive. Oh, he dropped it. J.D. Davis had it in his mitt, and he drops it. A great effort there with a sliding catch. It was in his mitt, and it falls out. So that'll be a foul ball. We'll do it again, 1-2. What's going on, Landon? Yehuda. Yehuda, believe it or not, I've had a few girlfriends, Yehuda. Believe it or not, it has happened. Where's your entertaining pizza? Here's the pitch by Syndergaard. Wind up and the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. And Davis will come in. He'll call up Rosario, and it'll be 1 out. So 1 out here in the bottom of the first. How does he drop that? It doesn't matter. No harm, no foul. Davis caught the next ball. Landon does not believe it. He does not believe it. But yeah, in between innings, we'll go over some really heartbreaking Mets stories and teams, and there's a lot of them. Meet the Mets, and you know that. Any diehard Mets fan in here knows the heartache we've been through. And here's Syndergaard, 1 out here in the bottom of the first, looks in for the sign. He wheels, he deals, and a fastball just off the outside corner of the plate. It'll be 1-0. Oh my God, that was the last game of the regular season when we choked away the division or the wild card? I can't remember. Oh God, I remember watching that game at my ex-girlfriend's house. Here's the pitch and a fastball on the inside corner, 1-1. Was that against the Brewers, or did the Brewers get in? I think the Brewers got in, right? Meet the Mets because of that. Remember that? And Brian Reynolds at the plate. He's having a good year for the Pirates, batting .333 with 9 dingers. Noah looks in. Here's the pitch. And a fastball upstairs, swung on and missed, 98 mile an hour on the gun. Yes, it was the Marlins. That's what it was. And I was at the game before that. I went to the game at Shea the day before that when I think it was somebody threw a 1-hitter the day before that. I don't remember who it was. Maybe it was Nice. I think it was Nice. Here's the pitch by Syndergaard. And swung on and grounded up the middle, and that's going to be a seeing eye single through the middle of the infield. That'll be a base hit for the Pirates. So they got a man on first, 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Christian Orr, that's up there. That's up there. We're going to go. All right, next inning, we will go over my most heartbreaking Met moments. Then the inning after that, we will go over my favorite New York Met moments. There's definitely a lot of good memories as a Mets fan. So we'll go over both. But 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Mets leading 3-0. They're showing the National League batting average leaders. McNeil leads the league. I believe the last time a Mets player won the batting title, it was Jose Reyes. And here's the pitch to Marte, and a slider off the outside corner, 1-0. Do I think the Jason Vargas deal... Well, Jason Vargas was a starting pitcher. He was a starting pitcher. David Wright getting injured was horrible. And here's Syndergaard looking in. Here's the pitch, and a curveball catches the inside corner. Or slider, rather. 1-1. Oh, God. Dallas Green. Oh, my God. That's when I first started watching the Mets, Sir Cardinal. That was a horrible, horrible period to be a Mets fan. Luis Gonzalez took steroids. Here's the pitch, and fastball off the inside corner, 2-1. Yeah, you're a Yankee fan, so of course the Game 7 where Gonzalez got that bloop hit to win it, yeah. Tony Womack got a big hit in that inning, too. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Syndergaard. He looks in for the sign. He's got a runner on first, takes a lead. Syndergaard set to deliver. Here's the pitch, and swung on and fouled off out of play. We'll do it again, and it'll even up the count at 2 apiece. Reynolds was running there. I think they had a little hit and run on that play. Syndergaard has always had trouble holding on runners. That's been his Achilles heel. So I do expect the Pirates to try to swipe some bags here. Were any of my girlfriends hot? Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, they were hot. Yeah, they were hot. Butch Husky. Oh, God. Rico Bronya. We go down that team if you want. Lance Johnson was in that era. Yeah. Carlos Baerga. Oh, God. Carlos Baerga. What a bust. What a freaking bust he was. So here's the 2-2 pitch from Syndergaard. The runner will take a lead. Syndergaard looks in. And here's the pitch. Swung on and rolled to the ground. The Syndergaard, he'll throw to second for 1. Over to first. And they only get 1. So 2 outs. Marte gets the first on the fielder's choice. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. And Syndergaard's at 16 pitches. Bernard Gilkey. What's going on? Rafael DeLuna. Marjorie Simmons in the house. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate everybody for being here. Yeah, he can't hold on runners. He cannot hold on runners. Oh, my God. Daniel Murphy in those playoffs, insane. Insane. Chris Snow, if you want to see probably the most ridiculous, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it when I get a chance, because I like to go in extensive detail. Josh Bell at the plate. He's 283, 27 homers, 89 ribbies on the year. Here's the pitch from Syndergaard. Fastball off the outside corner, 1-0. Oh, screw the bandwagon fans. Todd Hundley, he had the catcher. He tied the catcher's record with 41 home runs in a single season. Javi Lopez later broke it with 43. Or 42 was it. And Syndergaard will look the runner back to first. Keeps him honest. Yeah, Todd and Lance Johnson. They both had great years. I think it was in 97 or 8. 97 maybe? They both made the All-Star game. And here's the pitch from Syndergaard. And the runner's going to go. Nito throws to second. And he just gets the hand in there. So like I said, expect to see players try to run on Syndergaard. And they just did there. Nito made a good throw there. Just missed him. Good throw there. Let's take a look at the replay. Yeah, he's in there. Oh, my God. Carlos Beltran for the Astros, ridiculous. Chris Cardella. Chris Cardella. I forgot. Were you the guy? I can't remember. I think you were the guy that tried to set me up with his sister. I thought that was hilarious. I think it was you. And we got a 2-0 count here. Syndergaard on the hill. He's going to be looking in from the stretch. Marte is going to take a lead from second base. That's awesome. Here's the pitch from Syndergaard and a fastball downstairs. It'll be 3-0. She's still single, bro. Melky Cabrera in the on-deck circle for the Pirates. And Josh Bell at the plate. Syndergaard looking Marte back to second. He comes to the plate. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. A healthy cut there. 99-mile-an-hour heater. He really challenged him there with that fastball. Well. If it isn't Brandon Rogers, big baseball fan, thank you to everybody for being here. Please hit that thumbs up. Syndergaard looking in. He's got a runner leading from second. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit on the ground to first base. It'll be fielded cleanly, and the Mets will get out of the first. We're going to head to the top of the second. The Mets lead 3-0. So Syndergaard had struggled a little bit there, but overall, good job getting out of a couple of jams, couple of runners on base. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, so real quick, guys, my most heartbreaking New York Mets moment. Meet the Mets hit it right on the head. I don't know if he's still here. That 99 playoff series versus the Braves. Let me paint the picture for you new baseball fans. The Braves were our biggest rivals in the sport, probably ever. During that period, you had John Rocker, Chipper Jones, Andrew Jones, Andres Galarraga. Hated that team. Rafael Furcal, one of my most hated players of all time. Mets could never beat that team. Mets make the playoffs for the first time in forever. 99. Great team. One of the best Met lineups ever. I mean, everything broke right that year. I'll go down the lineup quickly. John Olerud had a great year. Robert Ventura, MVP type year. Mike Piazza, Roger Cedeno swiped almost 70 bags. That team was stacked. Ricky Henderson had a great year. That team had a great lineup. The pitching was But the Mets fell behind in the series 3-0. Okay? They then come back. They win Game 4. It's a best 4 out of 7. They make it 3-1. Game 5, the Mets are down in the bottom of the 9th. They get the bases loaded. Robin Ventura hits one of the most memorable hits in New York Mets history, the Grand Slam single. A walk-off technically single because he got held up at first base because they were celebrating, but it went over the fence. So the Mets send it to Game 6. Mets and Braves going back and forth. It goes to extra innings. I don't remember if it went 11, 12, whatever it was. Mets blew a couple of leads. And Kenny Rogers is on the hill, out of the bullpen. I think it's the 11th, but I could be completely wrong on that. Bases loaded, and I'm how old am I at this point? 13, 14, and I'm a diehard, right? I am living and dying with every pitch. And Kenny Rogers walks in the winning run, and the Mets season ends on a walk. So that's one of my worst moments as a Met fan. I was bawling, absolutely bawling. There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of really bad Met moments, but that's number one for me. That's definitely number one for me. And obviously them blowing the playoffs in 07 and 08 was really bad. But number one's got to be Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers. The Braves won in 1995. And here's the pitch to Echeverria. Curveball and looped in the air. It'll be out of play. Strike one. Echeverria on the air batting .232, 5 home runs, 18 RBIs. Oh, God. John Rocker, man. What a jerk. The Mets fans used to throw batteries at John Rocker. And here's Musgrove looking in for the sign. It'll be an 0-1 pitch. And slider off the outside corner, 1-1. Best Mets moment in the playoffs. Oh, I'm going to do that in between innings. Scott Speed, yeah. For sure. Yeah, he did. John Rocker took the subway. Yes, he did. Sir Cardinal. He trolled us. Here's the pitch. Echeverria swung on and fouled off down the third base line. We'll do it again. 1-2. Scott. No, you're thinking of was it Scott Spezio? I think you're thinking of Justin Turner, NLDS with the Dodgers. He killed us. God, remember Turner? The Mets let Turner go. Jesus Christ. Here's the pitch to Echeverria and a slider off the outside corner. Got him to swing and chase it. 1 out here in the top of the second. What is going on, Connor Burke? Andy Chavez is up there, man. Andy Chavez's catch. When he made that catch, meet the Mets, I said to myself, there's no way we're losing this game. I got a question for you and all the Mets fans out there as we see Nito dig in. Nito on the air batting .224, 3 home runs, 13 RBIs. Musgrove looks in for the sign. And the windup and the pitch. Curveball on the outside corner, strike one. Okay, so if the Mets win Game 7 against the Cardinals, after that Andy Chavez catch, and they go on and beat the Tigers in the World Series, which I think they would have. Here's the pitch from Musgrove. Swung on and missed by Nito, 0-2. Say the Mets went on to win the World Series. What goes down as a better catch? Andy Chavez or David Tyree? Because I think it's close if the Mets would have won the World Series. And here's the 0-2 pitch by Musgrove to Nido. He wheels, he deals, and gets him the chase with the slider. Nido goes down on 3 pitches. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Yeah, that Andy Chavez catch was insane. Absolutely insane. Ray Ordonez was phenomenal, Sir Cardinal. Arguably the greatest defensive shortstop in my lifetime. I mean, Ozzie Smith was kind of at the tail end when I started watching baseball. And here's Syndergaard. He's actually a pretty good hitter for a pitcher. He's got 2 home runs this year. And he'll swing at the first pitch, lines it up the middle, and it'll be a slow roller and a quick inning there for the Pirates. 1, 2, 3. We'll head to the bottom part of the second. At least the Mets clear the pitcher. And the Pirates will be coming up. Omar Vizquel was phenomenal. Phenomenal. Okay, real quick. Best Ray Ordonez play. For all my diehard Met fans out there. Best Ray Ordonez play of all time. 99. The best, first off, best defensive infield in the history of baseball. John Olerud at first. Robin Ventura at third. Ordonez at short. Alfonso at second. Unbelievable. Unbelievable infield defense. But the best play Ray Ordonez ever made was in 99. He's playing in the hole, back at shortstop. I'm watching the game with my sister. I forget who they were playing, but the guy hits a slow roller to second base. Not the base itself, to where the second baseman is playing. Edgardo Alfonso on the right side. Ordonez runs from 30 feet away, dives in front of Alfonso, rolls on his back, and throws out the runner at first. If you have not seen that play, look it up on YouTube. I was in awe. I could not believe what I just saw. To have the instincts to do that, it was incredible. It was incredible. Stan, how the hell is Mr. Bad Dog up right now? How is Mr. Bad Dog up right now? You want to talk about the king of the lunatics. This guy just went live for a day. For a day. And he's up. Omar Vizquel was phenomenal. He was phenomenal. But once again, thank you to everybody for being here. If you haven't done so, please hit that thumbs up, guys. Join the channel. Ring the bell. Thank you guys for being here. Bad Dog in the house. Then we'll get the first overall pick. Oh, you're talking about football? But yeah, so some other great Met. Okay, so I don't know if Chris Senor is still here, but one of my favorite Met memories, Daniel Murphy, the 2015 playoffs. I think it was 6 home runs in 6 days, and he hit him against the best pitchers the league had to offer. You're talking Clayton Kershaw twice. You're talking Zach Greinke, Arrieta when Arrieta was great. Some of the best John Lester. He was hitting them off the best pitchers, and it was night after night after night. It was 6 or 7 nights in a row. It was something you've never seen. Never seen. And probably the most underrated play throughout that entire stretch by Daniel Murphy was not even a home run. Game 5, LA Dodgers. Mets and Dodgers in a very tightly contested game. I think the Mets are down 1 at this point. Daniel Murphy is on first base. They got the shift on for Lucas Duda. Duda walks. Murphy notices the shift. Nobody's covering third. He walks to second and steals third simultaneously in the walk. One of the most heads-up plays I've ever seen a baseball player have. The Mets then get that run. They end up winning the game and going on to the NLCS. Syndergaard with a slider in the dirt, and Cabrera went around on that. It'll be 0-1. The Milkman chases a ball in the dirt there. Melky on the year batting .302, 6 home runs, 37 RBIs. And Syndergaard looking in for the sign, the windup, and the pitch. And fastball upstairs didn't quite go around. He checks his swing, 1-1, 97 miles an hour on the gun. As they're showing the scenery in Pittsburgh. That is such a gorgeous ballpark. That is a stadium I have to go to. Syndergaard with the off-speed pitch there. Got him out in front. I think it was a curveball. 79 miles an hour. That was pretty. Might have been a changeup. I think it was a changeup. Worst moment as a Giants fan, Giants-Eagles. Giants-Eagles. That last regular season game. Miracle at the Meadowlands Part 2. Here's the pitch. Milky chases it in the dirt. One out here in the bottom of the second. Good pitch there by Syndergaard. Got Cabrera to go around. Let's see if the Mets can keep this streak going, guys. Let's see if they keep this streak going. Love what I'm seeing right now. Bad Dog and me, if the Mets could keep this going, Bad Dog and me might get to call a Subway Series game after all. I'm just trying to be optimistic, guys. I'm just trying to be optimistic, guys. But here we go. Yeah, with the Deshaun Jackson punt return. That was horrible. Yeah, Daniel Murphy stealing third was ridiculous. Here's the pitch by Syndergaard. And a heater upstairs got him to chase. 0-1. Colin Moran on the year batting .278, 11 homers, 60 RBIs. He's got a .323 on-base percentage, .447 slugging, the third baseman. He'll dig in. I don't like these uniforms. And here's Syndergaard, the windup and the pitch in the dirt, 1-1. Subway Series would be amazing. Let's do it. Let's do it one more time. One more time. Let's do it. I want another crack at the Yankees. I want another crack at that team. Mets choked that series away. So the Mets have the shift on here. It'll be a 1-1 pitch here, bottom of the second. Syndergaard looks in. And here's the pitch. Swung on and hit up the middle. Fielded nicely by Rosario on the shift. He'll throw over to first. 2 down here in the bottom of the second. Syndergaard making quick work here of the Pirates here in the second inning. Grand Slam single by Ventura in 99 is definitely in my top 5 Met moments. Obviously, the Piazza 9/11 home run. Barry Bonds looking. When John Franco got Barry Bonds looking, I almost jumped through my roof. And that I'll fully admit, that pitch was a ball. That pitch was a ball. Benny Agbayani walk-off home run. That was great. And here's Syndergaard, wheeling and dealing, and in the dirt, 1-0. Wilmer Flores. Stand up, Gangrene David. Thank you for popping in, my man. If you have not done so, go check his channel out. And of course, I don't know if I shout him out. Check out Mr. Bad Dog, of course. I don't know how he's awake right now. Wilmer Flores, iconic moment. We're going to get to that in a second. Here's Syndergaard, 1-0, and a fastball just misses inside, 2-0. So, as far as the Wilmer Flores, get to it after this pitch. 2-0 from Syndergaard, and misses upstairs, 3-0. So, Wilmer Flores gets told he's going to be traded. 2015. He's off the team. He's on the field. He finds out he's going to be traded. He starts crying on camera, bawling his eyes out. Here's the pitch from Syndergaard. And a fastball down the middle, 3-1. And, people start making fun of him about it. He's going to be traded. We're going to get Carlos Gomez. The trade gets rescinded. Mets don't make the trade. So Flores stays on the team. Here's the pitch from Syndergaard. And ball 4. He'll take his base. The very next day, very next game, Flores comes up in the 9th. Hits a walk-off home run. The Mets never look back. They go all the way to the World Series. Probably the turning point of that season. The team came together. They built camaraderie. Obviously, Cespedes helped. But that was such a monumental part of that season. That trade not going through, it brought the team together. It made the fans feel like it was destiny. And that was a iconic New York Mets moment. So runner on first here, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Syndergaard will throw to first. He'll keep him honest. Just got a vid up. There you go. Todd Pratt walk-off home run. Oh, my God. Against the Diamondbacks. Steve Finley. That was great. I'm gonna talk about that in a second. Here's the 0-0 pitch from Syndergaard. Fastball on the inside corner. 0-1, 98-mile-an-hour heater. Yeah, Tejada was Todd actually started on that 2015 team. Chase Utley knocked him out on that play, which, we'll all never forget that. And here's Syndergaard. He'll looking for the sign. It'll be an 0-1 pitch. And here it is. And the runner's going. And Cano will drop it. He was safe anyway. So that's now the second stolen base off Syndergaard. Like I said, they're going to do that all day. So it'll be a runner on second. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. It'll be an 0-2 count. Swipe second base there. Gangrene David, enjoy the beach, buddy. Enjoy the beach. What's going on, Chris Sinor? Carlos Gomez completely fell off. Completely fell off. So it'll be an 0-2 pitch here from Syndergaard. Looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Newman leads from second. And slider in the dirt, 1-2. Chris Gardell, I appreciate that, buddy. I do appreciate that, buddy, man. Chris Gardell, a great subscriber of mine. He tries to set me up with his sister. I mean, who's better than that? Who's better than that? Here's the 1-2 pitch from Syndergaard. Swing and a miss. Get some to go. So that'll do it. At the end of 2, it's the Mets 3. The Pirates, nothing. As we head to the top of the 3rd. Jones Beach. Yeah, obviously Long Island is known for Jones Beach. Jones Beach, though, I tell you, the water is pretty nasty, Sir Cardinal. I actually prefer Tobay Beach. But everybody loves Jones Beach. Everybody loves Jones Beach. Did Stroman make... I think he did. I've been so busy with work. A little slider. Yes, Gritty. I'm always happy for my Mets. I am a Notre Dame fan, Blue Jackets. So I'm going to try this year to stream Notre Dame games. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm not going to be able to do all of them. But I'm going to try to stream some Notre Dame games this year. I want to add that to the channel. Once again, anybody that is new to the channel, please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. I appreciate that, Bobby Woodruff, man. You're a great subscriber of mine. You are a great subscriber of mine. Yeah, Fire Island's great. Meet the Mets. Fire Island is great. Underrated beach. Really is. A lot of good bars over there. St. John's my college team. Huge St. John's fan. They're not looking that good right now. But, yeah, made the NCAA tournament this year in the play-in game. Disappointing year for them. I really thought they'd be better than that. Really did. Afghanistan in the house. What's going on, Afghanistan? Thank you for popping in, my man. Please hit that like button. Anybody new, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. Appreciate everybody who may have popped in as we watch some baseball. Mets starting to get things cooking, guys. Mets starting to get things cooking this year. Afghanistan is such a great supporter of everybody in the Giants community. Always love when he pops in. Yeah, Pons didn't get drafted. That was a disappointment. I thought Pons should have stayed one more year because he kind of had... Pons kind of had a... I'm starting to sweat. I'm going to take my hat off for a minute. Pons kind of had a disappointing year. He was kind of better the year before. I thought he would have stayed. I really did. I thought he would have stayed. It's cool how Pons got picked up. But yes. Yeah, but will he stick? That's the question. Will he stick? Rogue Dog is in the house. Rogue Dog is the freaking man. I love Rogue Dog. Nathaniel in the... What's going on, Nathaniel? Ohio State goes to the playoffs every year. Every year. Every year. So, here we go. We're headed to the top of the 3rd. The Mets lead 3-0. Oh, I got a good Carlos Delgado story. For you. Here's McNeil at the plate. Musgrove looks in for the sign and the pitch and a curveball off the inside corner, 1-0. I went to the Subway Series. It got rained out. So they had to play one at Mets. It was Shea at the time. And one at Yankee Stadium. I went to both games that day. I took the Subway over. Here's the pitch to McNeil, 1-0. Swung on and hit on the ground at third base. And that's going to be a base hit by the National League batting average leader. Looking to win the batting title. McNeil on with a double. Oh, my God. He went for second. Good heads-up base running there by McNeil. The Mets will have a runner in scoring position. Nobody out here in the top of the 3rd. Good, aggressive base running by McNeil. Love it. Love it. But anyway, I am watching from SNY, yes. What was I going to say? Delgado. I went to the Subway Series game. The first game was at Yankees. First game was at Mets. Mets ended up losing the second one. They won the first. Delgado had, I think it was 9 or 10 RBIs in the first game. He had 2 home runs. One of them was a grand slam. He had like double-digit RBIs in one game. And then Delgado had an amazing second half. He carried that team. I think that was the year where they ended up choking it away, but he carried that team in the second half that year. He had a horrible first half. Here's a runner on second, nobody out, and Conforto will take the curveball off the outside corner, 1-0, here in the top of the third. Pat is the man. Pat is the man. Even though he's a Cowboys fan, I forgive him because he likes the Mets. And here's Conforto chewing that bubble gum. Probably some winter fresh. I can't tell from here. Can't tell. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Curveball swung on and fouled off, but he was right on it. The Mets have been all over Musgrove's curveball today. All over it. What's going on, BLSI clan? Thank you for popping in, my man. Thank you to everybody for being here. Really do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Let's try to get a couple of people in here. Don't forget to subscribe. Ring the bell. You think he's chewing 5? Maybe it's 5 gum. I can't tell. Maybe they'll tell us. You think they'll tell us? I don't know. And here's the 1-1 pitch to Conforto. He's got a little open stance there. I always like Conforto's stance. He's got a great swing. And here's the 1-1 pitch to Conforto. And curveball in the dirt. It's going to get away. McNeil's going to go to third. The Mets have a runner on third. Nobody out. Oh, my God. Mr. Bad Dog, man. You didn't have to do that, man. Thank you so much for the super chat, buddy, man. Thank you very man. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you very much. Bad Dog says, congrats on 10K. Well deserved, my man. Continue the awesome work on your channel. Love you like a brother, kid. Thanks for inspiring me to be great. Can't wait for Jets, Giants, Subway Series. Man, I really appreciate that, Bad Dog. Thank you very much, Bad Dog. Bad Dog, crazy, man. I can't believe that guy's up. He did a 24-hour stream last night, and thank you, Bad Dog. I really appreciate that. So it'll be a 2-1 count here in the top of the third. And here's the pitch to Conforto, and a curveball just catches the lower part of the strike zone, 2-2. Pirates have the shift on, runner on third, nobody out. Making ribs, Chris. You're making ribs? You gotta have the baby back ribs. You gotta have the baby back ribs. And here's the pitch to Conforto, 2-2. Swung on and fouled off out of play. We'll do it again. By the way, Bad Dog, if you're still here, I know we said we were going to do the Giants tomorrow. I completely forgot. I'm going to a Rolling Stones concert. So Tuesday I could do it instead of Monday. If you want to do it Tuesday instead. I forgot I was going to a concert tomorrow. I meant to tell you that. I forgot. So here's the 2-2 pitch to Conforto. Musgrove looks in. And curveball in the dirt. It'll be a full count. It'll be a payoff pitch. Yeah, it should be fun. It should be fun, Chris. Should be fun. It's gonna be at MetLife Stadium. If not, I'll just tell Bad Dog through text if he left. Landon back in the chat. What's going on, Landon? My man. And here's the payoff pitch to Conforto. Runner on third. Nobody out. Curveball swung on and missed it down. That's 1 out here in the top of the third. So they're going around. The Mets' next 3 series, some winnable games. Well, the Marlins are definitely winnable. And then they've got the Nationals and the Braves. So some divisional opponents coming up. They have a double header tomorrow against one of the worst teams in baseball. So hopefully they could take advantage of that. Ryan Church. Oh, my God. Ryan Church, Lastings Millage. Oh, what a bust. What a bust Lastings Millage was. And here's Frazier will look in here. 1 out here in the top of the third. Runner on third. And Frazier will take a slider off the inside corner. 1-0. Frazier on the year batting .236, 14 homers, 42 RBIs. I appreciate that, Nathaniel. Lastings Millage with the dreadlocks. What a bust, man. The Mets have had so many busts that were prospects. Like top-tier prospects. Here's the pitch to Frazier and just catches the lower part of the strike zone, 1-1. Just woke up from bed. Stand up, chat. Thank you for popping in, chat. I do appreciate that. Thank you for popping in. Great subscriber of mine. Lastings Millage, Bad Dog. Are you kidding me? What a friggin' bust. And here's the 1-1 pitch to Frazier. And ripped up the middle, and that's going to get through. The Mets will plate another run. They go up 4-0. Good piece of hitting there by Frazier as the infield was in. He was able to get it through, and the Mets take a 4-0 lead. Let's go. Let's go. Mets trying to get back into it. I'll tell you, if they get over 500, I'm going to start to believe. I'm going to take Tug McGraw out of the closet, and I'm going to start saying, you got to believe, guys. Something magic is brewing in Queens. I'm starting to believe a little bit. Here's Cano at the plate. One out here, man on first. Here's the pitch to Cano. Swung on and missed. 91 mile an hour down in the dirt. Steven Evans in the house. Bends the knees. Thank you guys for being here. Do appreciate that. And Cano playing with his elbow pad there. Digs in. Scratches his crotch. And looks in for the pitch. And here's the 0-1 pitch. Down low, 1-1. You getting the XFL New York? Nah, I don't think I'll get into that, to be honest with you. This is when Met fans get... Yeah, Alex, we get excited, man. We get excited. This happens to us all the time. They're showing the wild card standings there. The Mets are 4 out. They trail both Philly and Washington. 4 games out in that wild card, and they're going to play Washington very soon. That will be a huge series. Here's the pitch to Cano, 1-1. And I think Cano went around there. Curveball in the dirt. He tried to check his swing. No, they said he held it. 2-1. Gotta believe. Bends the knees. It's what I say from when a guy's shooting a free throw, Sir Cardinal. It's a little joke I've got. And by the way, the team the Mets trail, the Phillies, they're losing 5-0 in the 5th inning. They just showed it. So the Mets will be able to pull a game closer potentially if they win today. Here's the pitch to Cano. Swung on and missed on the 89 mile an hour off-speed pitch. 2-2. Hopefully Entertainer doesn't get his heart. No, great. Noah, I'm used to it. It's like dating a girl that you know is going to cheat on you. You just know it. But you do it anyway to hope to have that magical moment. Wait, how does the song go? This magic moment when your lips are close to mine. 2-2 pitch. Cano swing and a drive. It's fair. Down the first baseline. It's going to roll all the way to the corner. This is going to play to run. And Frazier's in standing up. Cano goes to second with a stand-up double. The Mets take a 5-0 lead here in the top of the 3rd. Let's go. Let's go. RBI double. Let's go, Mets. Chris Cardella. This magic moment when your sister's lips are close to mine. The Mets lead 5-0 here in the top of the 3rd. What a game here by the Mets. And there's the Dolphins. Thank you for bringing out the Dolphins. I do appreciate that. Thank you, MH. I do appreciate it. And the Turtles. J.D. Davis, 1 for 1 today with a 2-run jack. He's been a real pleasant surprise for the Mets this year. 297, 11 homers, 32 ribbies. Cano will lead from second. Mets looking to get more runs. And here's the pitch to Davis. And just misses off the inside corner. 1-0. Sir Cardinal. It's always a good day to be a Met. No, it's not. I can't even lie to you about that. Landon brought out the Dolphins. Thank you. I don't even know how to do a Dolphins noise. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Davis. Swung on and missed right down the heart of the plate there. It'll be 1-1. When you're in the dark room, I will always look. I don't even know what you're saying. Wait, where did that I never talked about an octopus. Where's that octopus coming from? And here's the pitch to Davis, 1-1. Cano leads from second. Swung on and looped in the air. This is going to drop. And the Mets are going to play another run. 6-0 here in the top of the 3rd. Cano runs home. A good piece of base running there by Cano as he saw that was going to drop. A great piece of hitting there by Davis. The Mets take a 6-run lead here in the top of the third. This team is hot. They are burning up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Mets. Let's go, Mets. Yes, I know, Cushman. Fix the scoreboard. Fix the scoreboard. I know. I know. I didn't want to jinx it. Here's the pitch to Rosario. Swung on and hit on the ground, and that's going to be a single. It'll be first and second. Mets are going to knock this guy out of the game here in the third inning. So the Mets have first and second. 1 out here in the top of the third. They lead 6-0. What about Mr. Softy? Chris and I love eating octopus. Octopus is phenomenal. I'm not talking about calamari. I'm talking about real octopus. If you've never eaten octopus, you got to try it. It's fantastic. Calamari is great too. But octopus is great. First and second here in the top of the third, 1 out, as they're going to have a visit at the mound. He's covering his mouth to Musgrove. I think he's saying something like, "Oh, God, what the fuck are you doing? Can you throw strikes, please? I have to, my wife's pissed at me. I got to get home today. I'm depressed. Can you please throw strikes?" I don't know what he's saying. He's covering his mouth. He's covering his mouth. You know, octopus. Yes, Bavid. Yes, Bavid. Oh, you know it. What? Black and yellow. Where's my pet doll? I don't have a pet doll. Well, I do have a pet doll, but I never show her on camera. You little squirt. And here's the pitch to Echeverria. Davis will lead from second. And fastball down low, 1-0. That's right, Darnell. That's right. Echeverria on the year batting .235 home runs, 18 RBIs. Davis leads from second. Rosario from first. Rosario just grabbed his crotch. He was checking to see if it's all still there. And he looks in for the sign, comes to the set. And here's the pitch. Swung on and driven in the air by Echeverria. And he's going to get under it. It's a can of corn. Let's see if they try to advance. Davis is going to test his arm. No, he thinks twice. So they'll stay at first and second here. 2 outs here in the top of the third. 6-0 Mets. The Mets have not gotten... Well, no, they missed the extra point, Bavith. It's 6-0. They actually went for a 2-point conversion, and they didn't get it. And Landon, I appreciate the turtle. Thank you very much. I've got a fever. And the only prescription is more trivia. The only prescription is more trivia. I'm going to have a trivia show next week. I'm going to have my giveaway next week. Probably Sunday. Going to have my 10,000 sub giveaway. We're going to do a trivia show. So, Mets first and second here in the top of the third. 6-0 Mets. Nito at the dish. And he looks in, and here's the pitch. Swung on and driven out of play. We'll do it again, 0-1. Guzzo and his old-ass dog. I do have an old-ass dog. Tiki. That's how you know she's old. He was still playing when I named my dog. Yes, the Pirates trail by 2 field goals. Galama. I know. Galama. Here's the pitch to Nito. Swung on and rolled on the ground. He'll throw over to second, and that'll do it. We will head to the bottom part of the third, and it's Mets 6, Pirates nothing. Yeah, I do fantasy, yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do with Kid Blue. I think I'm going to have him on for a weekly fantasy show. My dog's name is Tiki. I appreciate that, my man. Thank you for popping into the stream. I really do appreciate that. Oh, Darnell, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate that. Darnell is a great supporter of mine. I'm so thankful he found my channel. Definitely want to hang out with Darnell soon. We got to set that up. What? Maybe do a Met game. Maybe do a Met game at a bar. That'd be cool. Maybe get some people to meet at a bar. Love Darnell, though. Thank you for being a great supporter of mine. I really do appreciate that. He says, let's go Mets. Let's go Mets. Yes, Kid Blue's fantasy is being over 5 feet. Steven Evans always has to top him with the Walmart Super Chat. And he comes with $3. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, man, meet the Mets. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I like it. Maybe we'll do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We got to come up with a location. Maybe we'll set that up. As long as the Mets keep playing well, maybe in like 2 weeks, we'll set it up. We'll hang out at a bar or something, watch a Met game. Something like that. I like that idea. Stouts is phenomenal. Let's do it. I don't know how old you are, Bavith. I don't know if you're 21. But if you are, I'd like you to be there if you want to come. I don't know how old Bavith is, though. He never tells me his age. And half the time, I think he's trolling me. Well, Amir will definitely be there. That's all he ever talks about. As we head to the bottom part of the third inning. You want me to sing? We'll sing in between next innings. We'll sing in between next innings. All right, MH? This magic moment when your lips are close to mine, it lasts forever and ever and ever and you. I don't even know the words, but I'm trying. As we head to the bottom part of the third. Bobby Woodruff. Entertainer, how often do you play bingo with every day? Every day. As they're showing the bridge there at the Pirate Stadium. I'm trying to get a contract with the Rolling Stones, Bavith. Absolutely. That would be amazing. Can you imagine? And here's the pitch from Syndergaard to Musgrove. Swung on, and first pitch swinging. The opposing pitcher looped up in the air. Cano under it. And he grabs it for the first out. 1 down. You didn't answer me. Bobby, I'm sure one day you'll be on the channel. I'm sure one day you'll be on the channel. Amir, you know, it's all in good fun. I think we're kidding, but Amir likes the younger girls. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, Darnell, I think you're right. And here's Adam Frazier. He'll dig in. Frazier on the year 0 for 1 with a flyout. Syndergaard, and here's the pitch. And a fastball down the heart of the plate. Strike 1. That couldn't have been a fastball. It was only 91. Looked like one, though. All right, MH, man. I'll see you soon, buddy. I'll see you soon. And here's the pitch. Curveball. Ooh, nice pitch there by Syndergaard as he paints the corner. 0-2. Please take a seat. Chris Hansen. Yes. That's one of my favorite shows of all time, To Catch a Predator. Unfortunately, I had to stop it because a guy shot himself. Here's the pitch. Swung on and drilled on the ground. Out of play. We'll do it again at 0-2. But yeah, the story behind that, if you guys don't know, To Catch a Predator, obviously most people know that show. Guys that, went online, they tried to have sex with underage children. And one of the guys that was trying to have sex with an underage girl was a mayor. And they went to the house, and the mayor shot himself. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Syndergaard. Swung on and hit on the ground, and out of play. We'll do it again. I'm at your door, Chris. What's going on, Luke UK? Yeah, good is right. Thank you for popping in, Luke UK. Bavith, I never made it on that show. Here's the pitch, looped in the air, and we'll do it again. 98-mile-an-hour heater. What is going on? Well, no, you already said what's going on. You must be talking to somebody else. All right, fellas, let me grab something to eat. Keep doing your thing, bro. Talking Giants. Bad Dog, you didn't hear me. We got to reschedule for Tuesday. I forgot I'm going to the Rolling Stones concert tomorrow. I didn't know if you were in the chat when I said it. I don't know if you're still here. But if we could do it Tuesday. I completely forgot I was going to the Rolling Stones concert with my family tomorrow. So, unfortunately, I can't do it tomorrow. But Tuesday, I could do it Tuesday. All right, good stuff. I can't even eat this burger. I'm laughing too much, Sir Cardinals. How do you get your burger cooked? Here's the pitch from Syndergaard. Swung on and hit out of play. 99-mile-an-hour heater. Fouled off. 1-2. Have a good one, Bad Dog. Thank you for popping in, buddy. What TV show would I want to be on? Oh my God. What's a TV show where a guy gets to bang a really hot chick? Because that's the show I'd want to be on. That's the show I'd want to be on. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Syndergaard. And swung on and hit in the air to center field. Giving chase is Conforto. He's underneath it, and that's 2 down. Read the ball nicely off the bat. 2 away. Bachelor. Yeah, The Bachelor then. It's The Bachelor then. How I Met Your Mother is a great show. Yeah, Friends would work too. Californication, yeah. How about Hung? Hung was pretty good, but he had to bang a lot of really ugly women too. You know, with the good comes the bad. Here's the pitch from Syndergaard, and strike 1 gets the slider over the plate. Game of Thrones. Well, Game of Thrones half the time you banging your sister though. You know. Yeah, Bang Bros. Yeah. No doubt about that. Here's the pitch from Syndergaard. Swung on and out of play. 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Just got a piece of it. It'll be 0-2. Why are you going to the corner, Bobby Woodruff? Why would you go to the corner? You are adorable. You're like a fan favorite. Why would you ever go to the corner? What did Bavit say? Bavit's always funny. Family strokes. And here's the pitch, and downstairs, 1-2. Jersey Shore, yeah, Jersey Shore. Some people used to say I looked like The Situation, I think it was. I don't even know. I didn't even watch that show. But when I first started YouTube, people were saying, I think it was just because I was Italian. And here's the 1-2 pitch. And got him to go! Strike 3! Sit down, 6-0 Mets. Will head to the top part of the 4th. Great job here by the Mets. Well, yeah, no, Nicolas Cage I've gotten my whole life. I've got Nicolas Cage my whole life. Bobby Woodruff, I will have you on the channel. Okay, I just got to figure it out, but I will definitely have you on the channel. Okay, or I'll come on yours if we can figure that out. So, stop it, Bobby. I'll have you on the channel. Imagine, I've had tans. I get tan, Sinor. Bobby. Yeah, exactly, Baby. Better than me. The Mets are rolling right now. Rolling and strolling. They've won 8 out of their last 9. They're going for 9 out of their last 10. The Phillies are losing. We're creeping back into it, Darnell. I'm starting to believe. But once again, thank you to everybody for being here. I'm sure we'll do a song soon. It was just my imagination. Oh, I got the hat hair today. It was too hot here. It was too hot down here to wear the hat, you know? It's just too hot. Got the best of me. Pat, I get that all the time. Nicolas Cage. All right, I'm going to show you guys a funny picture. Real quick. And I get this mainly when I wear a Mets hat, okay? But the 2 people I always got told I look like are Nicolas Cage and Matt Harvey. And I'm going to show you a picture. If I could find it. They might have gotten rid of it. I think they got rid of it. And here's the pitch to Syndergaard. Swung on and fouled off. It'll be 1-1. Yeah, they don't have it anymore. They used to have a picture with them side by side. They don't have it anymore. Never mind. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Syndergaard. And he went around 1 and 2. It was just my mind. Maybe it's on Google. But my friend showed it to me. I was like, oh, shit. And here's the 1-2 pitch to Syndergaard. And got him looking. One down here in the top of the 4th. Stand up. There it is. I found it, guys. I found it. All right, let me put up the display capture real quick. So those are the two guys that I've been told I look like by a lot of people. And that is a picture of them side by side. Here's the 1-out pitch, and swung on and missed there by Jeff McNeil. It'll be an 0-1 count here in the top of the 4th. The Mets lead 6-0. So there you go. I got a good laugh out of that. I have eaten ice cream out of a small Mets helmet. And there's the 0-1 pitch to McNeil. Strike 2 with the fastball downstairs. That looked low to me, but they give it to him. I don't look dapper. I don't. Here's the 0-2 pitch to McNeil, and fastball upstairs, 1 and 2. Come on, McNeil, get a hit. Let's go. Let's pile it on. God, Matt Harvey. Here's the 1-2 pitch to McNeil. Swung on and driven in the air. He got a little bit out in front of that. We'll do it again. 1 and 2. Chris Evans, he's jacked. That guy's jacked out of his mind. He makes Bad Dog look like a midget. Guy is jacked. I appreciate that, Pat, man. I do appreciate that. Here's the pitch to McNeil, and in the dirt, 2 and 2. Chris looks like a younger Nicolas Cage mixed with Matt Harvey. There you go. I think I look like Mike Evans. Mike Evans, Julio Jones, Odell Beckham, a mix of those three. That's what I think. Here's the 2-2 pitch to McNeil. Musgrove looks in for the sign. He likes what he sees. He delivers. And he hit him. I thought he hit him. I guess he didn't. Wow, looked like it did. But we'll do it again. Full count there. Must have hit the dirt. Thought he got a piece of that shin guard. So it'll be 3 and 2. Payoff pitch coming up here in the top of the 4th. And here's Musgrove. Looks in for the sign and the pitch. Swung on and fouled off. We'll do it again. Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci from My Cousin Vinny. That's it. You got it. The case cracker. Me in the shower. You got it. And here's the payoff pitch to McNeil. And swung on and fouled off. He'll waste that one away. Full count. Explain to you how baseball is played. All right, I'll give you an explanation in a second. So full count here to McNeil. We'll wait till the pitch, and then I'll give you a brief description of how baseball is played. Pavit always comes up with wonderful questions, doesn't he? Here's the full count to McNeil. Musgrove looks in for the sign. Looks like the catcher's calling for a fastball. Here's the pitch, and that time he hit him. So he'll get first base. So the Mets have a runner on first. 1 out here in the top of the 4th. So the way baseball is played, 9 men go out on the field. They wear tight pants. They tuck their shirts in. They wear a belt. They wear a hat. There's a pitch thrown. If the pitch is not over the plate, it is called a ball. If there are 4 balls, the runner will advance to first. You look to hit the ball, and the goal of the game is to go home. There are no time limits. It could go 9 innings, and if it does not, it goes extra innings. We could play all day. There's no sudden deaths. There's no overtimes. They play until the game is concluded. They could play for 90 innings if they wanted to. And the team that scores more runs wins the game. So that is the objective of baseball in a nutshell. 3 strikes and you're out. 3 outs and the inning is over. Well. If it swung on and driven, nice piece of hitting there by Conforto. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. It's going to bounce off the base of the wall, and the Mets are going to have runners on second and third here in the top of the fourth. 6-0 Mets. They got something cooking. They're looking to go up by more as they try to continue this hot streak as they get closer and closer to the wild card. How does Jose Reyes in the chat? What's going on, Jose Reyes? What's going on, Jose Reyes? How does the cannoli work? Marissa, oh God, Marissa, I gotta go Marissa Tomei from My Cousin Vinny. Not to mention your biological clock. Here we go. Second and third, one out here in the top of the fourth. Can you explain? I blinked. And here's Frazier. Musgrove looks in for the sign. Runners got Mets have runners on second and third. And a slider just hits the outside corner, 0-1. Frazier on the day 1 for 2 with a ribeye single and a run scored. By the way, what's going on? Bob Ross Jr. By the way, if you guys have not done so, please go on over and subscribe to the Sports Reaction. He's really putting out a lot of content. And if you want a good laugh, go check out Bruggs. I don't know what he's doing half the time, but it's hysterical. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Frazier. Musgrove looks in and nearly hit him in the head. We'll do it again, 1-1. I was going to say good eye, but he didn't have a choice. Literally was going to hit him in the helmet. 1-1. The Pirates have Ramirez warming up in the bullpen. Yes, she was. And she's still hot. Even when she's like 50-something years old, she's still hot. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Musgrove looks in for the sign. Comes to the plate. Swung on and hit hard on the ground. It's going to get through. That's going to play 2 more runs. The Mets go up 8-0 off the one-out single by Frazier. The Todd Father. Mets go up 8-0. What's going on, Bad Dogs Glossy? Oh, Bad Dogs Glossy Head joined us. What's going on, Bad Dogs Glossy Head? How are you, buddy? How are you? Let's go Mets, Pat. Let's go Mets, Pat. And Blue Jackets Talk says I should do more college football content. Chris, are you on speed when you should? No, I'm not on speed. I'm not on speed, Jose. I love Jose Reyes. How you been, buddy? I'm gonna try to do live play-by-play of Notre Dame games this year. No, there are no good replacements for cannolis. No good replacements for cannolis. You just survived the 24-hour apocalypse. Well, that's good to know, my man. That's good to know. I don't know how you did it. I don't know how you did it, Bad Dogs Glossy Head. I really don't. But I give you a lot of credit. Yeah, Jose Reyes, man. I'm having fun, man. The Mets are starting to play well. I wanted to do this game. I wanted to do the doubleheader tomorrow. Unfortunately, I can't. I'm going to be at the Rolling Stones concert. So otherwise, I would have done the doubleheader tomorrow. But I said, you know what? Let me jump on and do a Met game because they're playing really well. They're starting to get back in the race, and I'm starting to get a little excited. I think you should have Ricky Lombardo, the Angry Giants fan. Yeah, Ricky Lombardo. Yeah, that was great. This 28-year-old woman is trying to get with me on Twitter, and she said, don't tell anyone. And what do you do for a living? Trying to get with you? You're 15 years old. We are on fire, Sentinel. Thank you for popping into the stream, my man. 8-0. Never give up. You're right, Sentinel. You're right. I'm starting to believe. No, fortunately, I get to go to the Rolling Stones. Yes. Fortunately, I'm getting to go, but unfortunately, it just happened to fall on a day where the Mets are playing a doubleheader. But, of course, I'm excited to see the Rolling Stones. Let's go, Metropolitans. You were great with Bad Dog last night, just saying what's up. And if you're talking hot Italian chicks, it begins and ends with Monica Bellucci. What's going on, L.A. Lou? L.A. Lou's the freaking man. Thank you for popping in, buddy. Thoughts on the Yankees burying the Sox? Yankees are the best team in that division. The Yankees are going to win that division. What are you going to the... Oh, God. Then I got... No way, Chris. 8 runs? They better not. I'm here live from the Rolling Stones. And here's Ramirez in to pitch for the Pirates as they make an early pitching change here in the 4th inning. Jose Reyes, I'm starting to believe. I'm starting to believe. That's what you do in baseball, though. You have to beat up on the bad teams. That's what the good teams do. And here's Cano, runner on first, top of the 4th. Here's the pitch, and fastball on the inside corner, 0-1. And here's one thing I will say. With the pitching staff the Mets now have, if huge sniff of all time, if they ever won that wild card game, got in, won the wild card game, you don't want to play this team in the playoffs. DeGrom, Syndergaard, Stroman, Wheeler, are you kidding me? Here's the 0-1 pitch to Cano. And fastball just hits the outside corner. Looked a little low. It'll be 0-2. I don't agree with that call. Chris, I have a question. Who do you think is... Nimmo. Nimmo's better. When he's healthy, Nimmo. I mean, I know J.D. Davis has been really good. Nimmo. When healthy. And here's the 0-2 pitch to Cano. Swung on and drilled in the air down the right field line. That's going to go all the way to the wall. The Mets are going to go, wow. And they're going to have runners on the corners, first and third. One out. A good piece of hitting by Robbie Cano. What is Cano doing? Cano just got tagged out. He's hurt. Oh, come on. Cano was off of first base, and he pulled up lame. Oh, that's not good. Cano's walking back to the dugout. Hopefully he's okay. He can't put a lot of pressure on that right foot. He's definitely going to come out of the game. Let's take a look at the replay. Oh, man. It's a hamstring. He tweaked his hamstring. Hopefully he's all right. Hopefully he's all right. What's going on, HTH? Thank you for popping into the stream, my man. If you have not done so, please go on over to the Hot Take Hockey and check him out. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit on the ground by Davis. Good play there in the hole. He'll throw over to first, and that'll do it. We'll head to the bottom part of the 4th. It's the Mets 8. The Pirates nothing. And we got live TV trying to pop in and drop a link. Thank you for popping in and dropping that link. Can somebody kick that guy out of the stream, please? Jeremy Hansman, we mean business today. It's definitely a hammy. L.A. Lou. Definitely a hammy. Oh, thanks for the shout-outs, man. That means a lot. You got it, HTH, man. You got a great channel over there, man. Keep up the great work. You've been growing like crazy, man. Like crazy. Chris Cardell says, this almost makes me think that it wasn't worth trading assets for a 36-year-old with $120 million left on his contract. He should join the Giants. Hamstring injuries are on it. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. He's hurt. If you say something bad about him, you're sick. Who said something bad about him? Robinson Cano is getting up there in baseball age. His best years are behind him. I hope he has a speedy recovery. Yeah, well, Cano last year was really good. I think he played half a season because of the steroids. I think he played 80 games. He had 50 RBIs. He batted over 300. And he's starting to play better now with the Mets the last month or so. But, yeah, that didn't look good. That didn't look good. Bring it on, Nats, Phillies, and Braves. That's right. That's right, my man. We got the, I think the Braves and the Nationals coming up, if I'm not mistaken, after the Marlins. Chris Cardella. It's not like he broke his neck. He pulled a hamstring. Yeah, but with the Mets luck, who knows how long he'll be out. Yeah, I know he had a 3-home run game. Sentinel, man, I like your optimism. I'm gonna bring you down a tad with the Jets. I do think the Jets improved, obviously, and I think they're gonna be a competitive football team. I don't expect playoffs, but obviously, I'm a Giant fan. I don't expect playoffs for my Giants either. But the Jets are definitely headed in the right direction. So yes, the Mets do pull Cano out of the game. They'll bring Lagares to play center field. They'll move Conforto over to the right field, and McNeil will come from right to play second. So a little shift there. And Syndergaard in to pitch. Here's the pitch and a fastball down low, 1-0. 4 games out of the wild card. They could potentially be 3, I believe, with this win because the Phillies, last I checked, were down 5-0. And there'll be a game under if they win. They've won 8 out of their last 9. This would mark 9 out of their last 10. Here's the fastball by Syndergaard, swung on and fouled off. Matter of fact, let's take a quick look at the standings and the scoreboard. Phillies plated 2. Now they trail 5-2 in the bottom of the 6th. They have runners on the corners, so they might be getting back into that game. Braves trail 2-0 over the Reds. And here's the pitch, swung on and looped in the air to center. Lagares will be there. Settles under it. One almost collided into each other. You got to call them off. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Let's take a look at the wild card standings. We'll give you the whole wild card standings. So coming into the game, the Mets were... All right, so they're 4 games out, but only 4.5 out of the first wild card. So it's all bunched together. The Nationals and Phillies are 4 games ahead of them. The Cardinals are 4.5. So it's good that they're close to both sets of wild cards. Here's the pitch to Marte. Swung on and missed on the 97-mile-an-hour heater. Right now, don't even look at the standings. Just keep winning. Keep finding ways to win. And here's Syndergaard. He'll look it for the sign. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 89-mile-an-hour changeup. Had him out in front. What about Harper? Is he the right... Harper's been disappointing this year. Here's the 0-2 pitch and fastball off the outside corner, 1-2. Let me look at Harper's stats real quick. I know he's been disappointing. As we get back to it, here's the 1-2 pitch and swung on and driven in the air. It is high, it is far, it is foul. Bell gave that a ride. My God, he almost hit that out of the stadium. But just a long strike. Syndergaard on the day has only given up 1 hit. That was in the first inning. Otherwise, he's been damn good. And here's Bell. He'll dig in. It'll be a 1-2 pitch. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Syndergaard looks in for the sign. He wheels and deals. And fastball upstairs. Ball 2. 2-2. If the Mets get a wild card, I have to show a nipple. Let's go, Mets. What's going on, home card? Thank you for popping in, my man. Here's the pitch to Bell. Swung on and looped in the air. It'll be out of play. All right, so far, looking at the wild card standings, you got the Cardinals right now in the first wild card spot at 58-51. The Nationals 58-52. Phillies 58-52 are tied for that second spot. Then you got the Brewers at 57-55, 2 games out. The Giants are 2.5 out. The Diamondbacks are 3.5 out, and the Mets are 4 out. So obviously, there's still a lot of teams ahead of them, but just keep winning baseball games and good things will happen. So if the Mets could win 7 out of their next 10, they're really going to be right in the thick of it, especially being that they play some of those teams. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Bell. Swung on and grounded to first. Davis fields it cleanly. He'll step on the bag, and that's 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th. The Mets lead 8-0. Are you going to do the standing predictions at the end of the season? What do you mean, standings for next year? Do I think St. Louis will win the division? Probably not. Let me take a look. I think the Cubs will. Well, it's close. It's only a half-game lead. That's another I mean, technically, the Mets are only 5 games behind the Cubs. I know they're in the division lead, but just keep winning, and things will happen. And there's the first pitch to Melky Cabrera, fouled off, 0-1. And they definitely have a series coming up that is very winnable. They should take at least 3 out of 4 against the Marlins. If they do that, they'll probably be within 2.5 games of that wild card spot. Here's the pitch from Syndergaard. And fastball down the middle, 0-2, 98 miles an hour on the gun. Yeah, you guys should be okay, LA Lou. I think you guys will probably hold on to that lead. And here's the pitch. Swung on and a slow roller, chop back to Syndergaard. He'll throw over to first, and that'll do it. At the end of 4, it's the Mets 8, it's the Pirates nothing. Also, Chris, I would only worry about Atlanta next 3 series. I think you guys could compete against the Nats. I think we can too. I think we can compete against anybody the way we're playing right now. I just don't want to beat up the bad teams and lose 4-6. Yeah, well, Jose Reyes, they have to hold serve against those teams. Yeah, 8-0. 8-0. Yeah, the Mets have a good baseball team. They just couldn't connect at the beginning of the year, but things are starting to gel now. Things are starting to gel. And let's take a look. We said the Phillies, the Nationals. The Phillies and Nationals are really what we're looking at right now in terms of the scoreboard. So I think we said the Phillies were losing 5-2. And we'll take a look at the other scores. But that'd be nice to see them both lose. Get to within 3 games of the wild card. Are you kidding me? Syndergaard's been great today. Absolutely fantastic. What's going on, Nathan Spratt? Thank you for popping in, my man. Phillies now trail 5-3. It's the end of the 6th. The Braves trail 3-0. Not that we could catch them. Cubs are tied 1-1 against the Brewers. Kind of hoping both those teams lose. Can't happen, but the Mets are behind both those teams. The Cardinals play at 4:07. Nationals play at 4:10 against the Diamondbacks. 2 teams were behind, so somebody's going to lose. Just keep winning. Sweep the Marlins, and if they sweep the Marlins, we're really in good shape. They could jump the Mets, the Reds. They could. So here we go. Most hits on the road this season. Ahmed Rosario. That is crazy. Ahmed Rosario leads baseball for the most hits on the road. Wow, I didn't know that. He's got 77 hits on the road this year. McNeil is third with 73. As the Mets lead 8-0 here in the top of the 5th inning. Rosario's definitely progressed here this season. And he digs in. Here's the pitch. And a fastball taken for a strike. 0-1. I appreciate that, Nathan Spratt, man. Thank you for checking it out, buddy. Yeah, Rosario's definitely improved this year. And here's the pitch to Rosario. And swing and a miss. 86-mile-an-hour slider. It'll be 0-2. Rosario digs in. Ramirez looks in for the sign. Waves off the catcher. Looks like it's going to be a fastball on the outside. I think they're setting up for. And fastball downstairs. Swung on, fouled off. We'll do it again. 0-2. And there's a man with his shirt off. And I just saw his belly fat flopping over his shorts. Probably not the best sight to see at a baseball game. Didn't really enjoy seeing that. Thank you for changing camera angles. Here's Ramirez looking for the sign. Here's the pitch. And swung on and missed. He chased a fastball in the dirt. So 1 out here in the top of the 5th. I appreciate that, home car, man. Thank you for checking out. Anybody who checked out those, the NFL prediction video, I do appreciate it. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with that. You know that before you make a video like that, but I appreciate you guys watching. Here's Echeverria, 0 for 2 with a strikeout and flyout. He's batting .228, 5 home runs, and I think it was 18 RBIs on the year. Ramirez set to dig in. Here's the pitch. And a slider off the outside corner. 1-0. Should I bike over to Citi Field right now? I'm bored. Go do it, Bavi. Do it. Do it. I'm glad they didn't trade Noah, to be honest. And here's the pitch. 1-1. Fastball right down the middle. But I would have gotten if they trade him if they don't plan to keep him. But I'm glad they didn't. I wanted to see the Mets try to compete, you know. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And fastball downstairs, 2-1. Believe get a chopped cheese. They should have traded. But the problem with trading Diaz, meet the Mets, and I completely get it. He's been horrible. You're going to get pennies on the dollar. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Fields it cleanly. He'll throw over to first, and that'll do it. That's 2 down here in the top of the 5th. It's been quick work these last few innings. Should I bike over to Citi Field right now? I'm bored. Go do it, Bavi. Do it. Do it. I'm glad they didn't. I wanted to see the Mets try to compete, you know. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And fastball downstairs, 2-1. I wouldn't trade a I wouldn't trade a Diet Pepsi for Diaz. No one was available for football today, huh? That sucks. Here's Nito, 0 for 2. He's batting .220. 3 homers, the backup catcher. And Ramirez set to deliver. And here's the windup and the pitch. And a fastball on the outside corner, strike 1. Lugo's been great. You wouldn't have traded Diaz? Yeah, no, I would have traded Diaz if you could have got the value that you got when you traded for him, but they weren't going to get that. Here's Nito, swings and dribbles it over to short. He'll throw over to first, and that'll do it. So, at the end of 4.5, it's the Mets 8. It's the Pirates nothing. We'll head to the bottom part of the 5th. He definitely still has value. I just don't think he has near the same value he has when we traded for him. So, I'm a believer of you sell high, you buy low. They bought him high, and they'd be selling low. So it's kind of like reverse. That wouldn't make sense, in my opinion, to trade him. You bought him when he was the best closer in baseball, and now he's one of the worst. So I'd rather just hold on to him and hope he could rebound. What is a position you want to see the Mets fix? Bullpen. Bullpen. Definitely, that's what needs the most fixing. Give you some trivia. All right, I don't have trivia in front of me. I'll just ask you guys a couple of Met questions I know off the top of my head. Who holds the record? I think it's a tie, and maybe somebody's going to prove me wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Who holds the record for most RBIs in a season as a Met? Who holds the record for most RBIs in a season as a Met? Let's see if anybody can get that. It's not Chris Guzzo. As a Met. It's not Don Corleone. It's not Todd Frazier. It's not Aaron Judge. See if anybody can get this. It's not Mike Piazza. I believe it's not Piazza. I believe it's a tie, Meet the Mets. Who holds the record for most RBIs in a season as a Met? I think it's a tie. Not David Wright. I think it's 123. Okay, like I said, I might be mistaken. Maybe Wright topped it. Okay, so Wright topped it. I was wrong. Because before that, it was 123. It was 123. And that was Bernard Gilkey and Robin Ventura. I believe both had 123. So Wright topped it. Like I said, I didn't look it up. I forgot that Wright topped it. Okay. Gilkey held it. Gilkey had 123. And I think Ventura tied him in 99. What's going on, Cushmaster? Thank you for popping in, buddy. Do appreciate it, man. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Who holds the record for most home runs? Okay, at 170. I was wrong. I know Gilkey held it at one point. Gilkey held it at one point. Like I said, I couldn't look it up. Who holds the record for most home runs in a season as a Met? That I know. Yep, Beltran. There's a couple. Beltran's one of them. And here's the pitch from Syndergaard, and that's grounded to second. That'll be a quick out here in the bottom of the 5th, 1 down. Beltran is one of them. Beltran, Piazza, and Hundley, I believe all had 41 in a season. I don't think Piazza had 42. I think he had 41. But maybe I'm wrong. I think no, Mets are not out of the playoffs. They're very much in the race. They're playing great right now, Nathan Spratt. If they win today, they're probably going to be 3 games out. And here's the pitch from Syndergaard. Swung on and fouled off down the third baseline. I think Piazza, Hundley, and Beltran all had 41. And here's Syndergaard. He'll looking for the sign. And the pitch. And that's grounded up the middle. Rosario will field cleanly. Throw over to first. And that's 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. Syndergaard has been on fire today. He's only given up 1 hit. Alonso has 34 home runs. Todd Hundley played for the Dodgers, I think. Can't remember who else. Remember when the Mets made Hundley play outfield? What a horrible decision that was when they brought in Piazza. He was awful in the outfield. Mets do that with all their players. They did it with Daniel Murphy. They did it with Lucas Duda. And here's the first pitch, 1-0. Fastball off the outside corner here in the bottom of the 5th. Oh, my God. McGuire versus Sosa was amazing. And here's the pitch from Syndergaard. And up and in, 2-0. Oh, he should hit 40, Sonor. He should hit 40. Paul Jacobson says, I know my Mets history. What did I miss? What did he say? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 3 guys with 41 home runs. I'm almost positive about that. Here's the pitch from Syndergaard. Swung on and missed. 2-1. All right, I got another question for you guys. And again, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Who is the last... I don't know if a pitcher won. I'm not counting pitchers. Who is the last Mets position player to win a Gold Glove? Here's the 2-1 pitch from Syndergaard. Swung on and hit in the air. Rosario under it. He calls for it, and that'll do it. So, at the end of 5, it's the Mets 8. It's the Pirates nothing. We go to the top of the 6th. And there you go. Juan Lagares. 9-1-1 in center field was the last Met to win a Gold Glove. Yes, Juan Lagares. Juan Lagares. And then, of course, he stunk after that. But, you know, he gave us some promise that year. You know. Let's see if I can think of another one. Okay, I got one. Again, double check me if I'm wrong on this, but I think I'm right. Who holds the record for the longest hitting streak in New York Mets history? Meaning that he had a hit in consecutive games. Who holds that record for most consecutive games with a hit as a New York Met? Pretty sure I know this one. Oh, John Elwood was great. Aaron Judge is not the answer, Bavith. Not the answer. I don't think it's Daniel Murphy. Is it Murphy? If it is Murphy, he broke the record of the player I'm thinking of. And maybe it was Murphy. If it is, he broke the record of the player I'm thinking of. It's not Dave Kingman. It's not Jose Reyes. Not Lance Johnson. Moises Alou. That's who I think it was, Cushman. Moises Alou. I'm almost positive. But maybe Murphy broke it. But I'm almost positive it's Moises Alou. I'm almost positive. It was like 30-something games. 30-something games. Maybe it's Murphy. Look it up. Google it. But I maybe Murphy broke it. I know that Alou held it. Yes, he did. Most all you. Moises Alou. Moises Alou. And here's Noah Syndergaard coming up to the plate. And here's the pitch. Swung on and driven in the air by Syndergaard. He's going to have a leadoff single here in the top of the 6th. So, nobody out. Mets have a runner on. They lead 8-0 here in Pittsburgh. Here's a question. Give me the last 2 New York Mets players to hit home runs in their first major league at bat. Okay, I'm going to guess here. Kaz Matsui and oh man, I don't remember the other one. Is it Ike Davis? Is it Ike Davis, the other one? And here's the pitch to McNeil. McNeil will check the swing. They say he did not go around 1-0. I remember Matsui. Okay, so he's a first baseman. Here's the pitch to McNeil in the dirt. 2-0. I mean, just some recent first baseman. You've got, well, we said Ike Davis, so it wasn't. Duda played first. Obviously Keith, but he wasn't a Met. I don't know if it had to be as a Met. Here's the Dominic Smith. I don't think he did. Here's the pitch to McNeil. Swung on and grounded foul. 2-1. It was Duda? Was it Duda? He played with the Florida Marlins. Did he start with the Mets or start with the Marlins? Here's the 2-1 pitch to McNeil, and down low, 3-1. Is there a reason? No, I have a story why I became a Mets fan. I'll talk about it when I get a chance in between innings. Top of the 6th, 3-1 count here to McNeil. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, Mike Jacobs. Mike Jacobs, that's right. He had a couple of 30 home run seasons. Here's the pitch to McNeil, and strike 2. I'll tell you, this umpire's had a low strike zone. It'll be a full count here in the top of the 6th. Ike Davis used to always pull out of the bucket. He used to try to pull everything. And here's the pitch to McNeil. In the dirt. So the Mets will have a runner on first and second. Nobody out here in the top of the 6th. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Kaz Matsui hit a home run in his first at-bat of his second year as well. I'm pretty sure he did. And here's Conforto. He's had a hell of a day. He's got 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. He's batting .258 with 22 homers on the year. The Mets will have runners on first and second. Nobody out, and Conforto set to dig in. Here's the pitch to Conforto. Swung on and drilled in the air to left field. It is carrying to the wall. Oh, he catches it up against the wall. Good play there. So 1 out here in the top of the 6th. The runners will not advance. Hell of a play there. Almost went the distance. So 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Yes, 2 opening day home runs. Marjorie had no choice. Yeah, Marjorie, I love the Mets. Love the Mets. I'm a diehard Met fan. Yes, Darnell. Yes. Yeah, Duda took off that year. He had a really good year. With the bat. Ike Davis is complete. He had that one great second half. He hit like 25 home runs or something in the second half. But other than that, he was just so bad. And here we go. 1 out here in the top of the 6th, first and second. Frazier at the dish. Here's the pitch to Todd. And a slider off the outside corner, 1-0. Jacob deGrom's phenomenal. And Chad, life would have been a lot easier if I was a Yankee fan. I'll say that. A lot easier. But it will be very rewarding if and when the Mets win a World Series. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Frazier. Looks it for the sign. Swung on and fouled away. 1-1. I just naturally root for the underdog. But I don't know why I picked the Giants over the Jets. I just always liked the Giants. But I always pull for the underdog. And here's Frazier at the dish. 1-1 pitch coming, 1 out. Runners on first and second. He'll check the runner back to second. Syndergaard will scoot on back. And here's the 1-1 pitch to the Todd father. And strike 2 on the outside corner. 1-2. Oh, you and me both, Jose Reyes. They're awful. They are disgusting, awful owners. Frazier picks his nose, gets set to go. And here's the 1-2 pitch. Looks in for the sign, and here's the pitch. And gets him. Strike 3 looking. This umpire strike zone is really, really big. That looked low again, but that's 2 down here in the top of the 6th. That's awesome, Chad. We are spanking him, Gabe. I don't know who's calling me. I don't have my headphones on. I don't know where my headphones are. Wasn't taking calls. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up? Who's this? What? I don't know what this guy just said. I can't hear him. Probably a prank call. We'll delete Skype now before it gets stupid. So there goes Skype. So here we go. First and second here in the top of the 6th. 1-0 count. The Mets lead 8-0. Lagares at the plate. Here's the pitch to Lagares. Swung on and drilled in the air. That's going to go all the way to the wall. That'll definitely plate 1. The Mets are going to go up 9-0. Syndergaard strolls home. And the Mets will have runners on second and third here in the top of the 6th. The Mets take a 9-0 lead. I deleted Skype, Cushman. Nobody can call in right now. I have to re-upload it. You think Francesa's calling? Here's J.D. Davis. He had a home run earlier today. He's batting .298, 11 home runs, 33 RBIs. Lagares will lead from second. Looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch to Davis, and it's a fastball off the outside part of the plate. 1-0. Davis on the day, 2 for 3 with a home run and a single. Here's the pitch. And just off the inside corner, we'll do it again. 2-0 to Davis. Here in the top part of the 6th, 9-0 Mets. Ramirez looking in for the sign. I wish the Mets would have won the first game of this series. Then we'd be 500 after this game. Actually, we'd be a game over, right? I don't even know. Here's the pitch to Davis. And slider on the outside corner. 2-1. They're showing Davis's home run earlier. That was a missile down the left field line. No, he didn't, Sonora. There's no way. Chris Cardello, man, you're awesome, bro. I appreciate that. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Roper is still spooning his Christian Hackenberg blow-up doll. That's funny. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Davis here in the top part of the 6th. Lagares leads from second. Steven Strasburg always gets hurt. Here's the pitch to Davis, and off the outside corner, we'll have a full count. Good eye there by Davis. Rover's full of shit. He can't be serious with that. I don't know if you're misquoting him. There's no way he said that Allen and Flacco were top 5 quarterbacks. But here we go. Full count here in the top of the 6th. The Mets lead 9-0. 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Here's the pitch. And in the dirt, bases are loaded. Here in the top of the 6th, Mets already lead 9-0. Rosario's looking to get some insurance runs. Scott in the house. What's going on, Scott? How you been, buddy? Nathan Spratt, thank you for popping in, my man. Do appreciate it. Odell Beckham in the house. He can't be serious with that. He can't be serious with that. Joe Flacco for MVP. Joe Flacco's not even going to last the season. Mike Francesa's theme song to us. I got to look up the words for that. Hold on. As they have a mound visit. Stoppage and play right here. They're discussing some strategy. Talking about his wife, how she's cheating on him probably, the manager. Mets putting a whooping on the Pirates. Flacco will be MVP this year for Denver. Yeah, Paul Jacobson. Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it. I'll believe that when I see it. So here we go. Bases loaded. Nobody out. 2 out, rather. Rosario at the plate. Swung on, hit on the ground. The third base, it's going to get by him. I'm not sure if they're going to rule out an error. He dove for the ball, went under his glove, and the Mets are going to play 2 more. They go up 11-0 in the top of the 6th. Oh, my God, they're blowing them out of the building. Let's go, Mets. I think they'll probably give Rosario a hit for that, hopefully. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff here today, Mets fans. And here's Echeverria. He'll dig in. First and third here in the top of the 6th. 2 down. Ramirez looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch to Echeverria. And swung on and missed on the curveball. Chris Cardello, that's true. That's true. What's up, Dark Demonic? How you been, buddy? And swung on and missed by Echeverria, 0-2. Let's go, Mets. Beat the hell out of this team. Pour it on. He's going to take the NFL by storm at the age of 34, yeah. Okay, Rover. I want to know what he's smoking. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Echeverria. Swung on and fouled off out of play. 0-2. Madden 20. I got to get Madden 20. Sperm Cell in the house. What is going on, Spermy? How you been? How you been? Aldrich Rosas for MVP. He was probably the Giants MVP last year. As embarrassing as that may be. He was probably our best, other than Barkley. He's probably our second MVP. Here's the pitch to Echeverria. Swung on and drilled in the air to right field. And it'll hang up there. So at the end of 5.5, it's the Mets 11, the Pirates nothing. We'll go to the bottom part of the 6th. Good stuff, man. Good, yeah, 11 runs for Noah, 1 run for Jay. Yeah, Noah's got over a 4 ERA and he's got 7 wins. Paul, are you a Broncos fan, Paul? Tom Brady's a really good quarterback, but I forgot to put him on my list of good quarterbacks. Oh, Rover, I love that guy. I love that guy. Tom Brady's, he's the greatest quarterback of all time. But, I forgot to put him on my list of, good quarterbacks. He didn't quite crack the list. I forgot about those 6 Super Bowls, those 9 Super Bowl appearances. I just forgot all about it. You know, I forgot about it. I forgot about it. What's going on, Mets fam? Thank you for popping into the stream. Poppy Goat in that. We were just talking about the bear. Poppy Goat. I like that t-shirt too. It's when the Mets were good, Mets fam. Hopefully they can go on a run like that again. And hopefully they win it this time. But Mets doing good today. Up 11-0 in the bottom of the 6th. Paul, I wouldn't disagree with that. I may not rank him in the top 5 right now. It's close. In a big game, I would. But you got to put Mahomes above him. Probably Russell Wilson above him. Aaron Rodgers above him. Him and Drew Brees are tight. He's in the discussion, but he's definitely not a lock as a top 5. He's not that good, Sinor. And here we go. Here's the pitch from Syndergaard, and Reyes will take it for a ball off the inside part of the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. The Mets lead 11-0. Pablo Reyes up at the plate. It'll be a 1-0 count. Reyes, a pinch hitter. He's batting 122 this year. Okay, then. Here's the pitch from Syndergaard. And fastball on the outside corner, 1-1. I don't know if I would say Big Ben over Brady. Here's the pitch from Syndergaard. And a slider in the dirt, 2-1. Remember Gianna Miller. You keep asking me about Gianna Miller. Remember Gianna Miller. No, I do not remember Gianna Miller. I just looked her up. I don't know who that is. Here's the pitch to Reyes. Looped in the air, and that's gonna... Nope, that's gonna be an out. McNeil backs up on it, and he makes a catch there. 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Bends the knees. Oh, Cushman's troll account. Yeah. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, I remember. The Phillies down 9-3, so that's going to be an L. The Mets will gain a game on them. And here's the pitch to Ramirez. Swung on and missed. 96-mile-an-hour heater. Syndergaard still got some heat on that arm. You're damn right they are, Amir. We're coming. We're coming for your Cardinals, Amir. And here's the pitch to Ramirez. Swung on and drilled on the ground. Oh, what a play by Rosario. Dives and throws. Spinning and winning. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. A diving stop. Gets up, spins, and throws to first. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Gorgeous play. Somebody call up Sports Center. That'll be on the top 10 tonight. Oh, that was pretty. That was pretty. And here's Noah looking in for the sign. Wheeling and dealing. And a fastball in the dirt. 1-0. I want Daniel Jones to be Cam Newton. What are you talking about, Rover? What are you talking about? Oh, my God, Rover, man. He is adorable. Here's the pitch from Syndergaard. 1-0. Swung on and hit in the air. And it'll be fielded cleanly by J.D. Davis. So that'll do it. At the end of 6, it's the Mets 11. It's the Pirates nothing. We'll go to the top part of the 7th. You're going to have an aneurysm. I want Daniel Jones to beat Cam Newton. You know, I want Daniel Jones to gain 40 pounds and play like a quarterback who he doesn't resemble at all. He doesn't have any similarities in his game. Cam Newton has a rocket for an arm. Daniel Jones is more of a efficient type quarterback, but I want him to become a type of quarterback that he cannot be. Rover Sports, Daniel Jones, Cam Newton. Great comparison. I'll see you soon. No, but I think Daniel Jones is like, I think he's more like an Alex Smith type quarterback. That's who he reminds me of, Alex Smith. San Francisco and Denver is one of the craziest Super Bowl picks I've ever heard. But you know what? You never know. Football is a crazy game. do. Marjorie. do. Cubs are winning the National League Central. Cardinals don't have enough in the bullpen. I agree. I think the Cubs are going to win the National League Central. I agree with that. I agree with you, Sperm Cell. It would be a miracle if that happened. I don't expect it. He was grabbing titties. Rover's funny. Rover's funny. Oh, you're trying for the... Okay, I thought you were referring to a prank caller I had one time that said that. You're trying to... Okay, you're trying to do the ESPN chant. Man, this Pirates team is... Yeah, we're beating the hell out of them. At least Rover didn't pick two NFC teams to go to the Super Bowl. He was down at the bayou, grabbing titties. Rover's the man. Rover is the freaking man. So here we go. Here we go. We are back at it, top of the 7th. Does my dog bark? Yeah, when she gets mad. When she wants food, she barks. Chris got down. Yes, Mike Hawks, 11-0. You ever hear the Jamarcus Russell story how the Raiders gave him a blank DVD to test him and asked, what plays do you like? He said, all of them. That's how they knew. Wow. That's not good. Bends the knees, Blue Jackets talk. Here's the pitch. Nito will swing and drive to center field. He's going to walk in for an easy out. Can of corn. 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Mets lead 11-0. Daniel Jones starts somewhere. Daniel Jones will start this year if the Giants are out of it for sure. No, Mike Hawks, man, they're not. I don't know if you looked at the standings, Mike Hawks. If they win today, they're only 3 games out of the playoffs. As long as the Phillies score holds up, which I think it will. Mets have won 8 out of their last 9. This would mark 9 out of their last 10. And they'll only be a game under 500. Here's the pitch to Syndergaard. And a swing and a miss on the curveball. 0-1. Chris's Uber driver back in this. Actually, I haven't had an Uber ride in quite some time. It's been a couple of weeks. And here's a curveball in the dirt. 1-1. Yanks going to win it all. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully the Mets go on a run. And hopefully we see you. Hopefully we see you one more time. Here's the pitch to Syndergaard. Swung on and fouled off. 1-2. Oh, I can't wait, Gritty City. Can't wait. Chris Sonor. And it'll be a 1-2 pitch to Syndergaard. 1 out here in the top of the 7th. And swung on and driven, and that's a base hit. Syndergaard with his 2nd knock of the day. He'll be on with a 1-out single here in the top of the 7th as he continues to help out his cause. Well, Pavit, I'm going to have my own place. I'm going to have my own place. But a good piece hitting there. Chris Sonor. And here's Jeff McNeil up at the dish. 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Swung on and driven in the air by McNeil. It is high. It is far. It is gone. You can forget about it. The Mets take a 13-0 lead. McNeil's 13th home run of the year, and the Mets lead by a baker's dozen. 412 feet on the home run. 13-0 Mets. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff. It was a home run. It was a home run. 13-0. What a bomb off the bat of McNeil. They are just putting it on today. putting it on. And here's the pitch, and it's taken for a strike. But they're showing the replay of McNeil. What an absolute missile. This kid is the goods. Leads the National League in batting average. And there's a fastball off the outside corner, 1-1. Can I hit a home run? Probably. If it was like, batting practice, probably could. Not against Major League pitching. And there's a ball in the dirt, 2-1. I think I could. I haven't played baseball in a while, but I used to be a good baseball player. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed on the slider, 2-2. Karen Singh, I hope so. I hope so. All right, Mike Hawks, man. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled off, 2-2. Suns versus Knicks finals. I like Elfrid Payton, man. I think Elfrid Payton's going to play well for the Knicks this year. And here's the 2-2 pitch. Looks in, and he wheels and deals. Swung on and missed. So that'll do it. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Mets trail. Mets lead 13-0. Hicks is out 10 days on a flexor strain. Injury, what's new? Yeah, you guys have had a ton of injuries. The Giants, yes, I read about that yesterday, Marjorie. Yeah, they're putting it on, Mike. 13-0. Frazier at the dish. Here's the pitch from Ramirez. And fastball downstairs. 1-0. And now they got Hartley warming up in the bullpen for the Pirates. They're going to go through their whole bullpen today. And here's the pitch to Frazier. Swung on and drilled in the air. Just fouled down the third base line. We're rolling right now, Noah. Don't get in the Mets' way. Don't get in the Mets' way right now. We're rolling. We're coming for the Marlins next. We got 4 games against them. Doubleheader tomorrow. One of the worst teams in baseball. We're going to take advantage of that team. And then we're going to be right back in the playoff race. And here's the 1-1 pitch to Frazier. Swung on and drilled in the air down the left field line. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. That'll be a double. The Mets continue this circus of hits. Another extra base knock. 2-out double. 13-0 Mets. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Let's go, Sentinel. And here we go. 9-1-1 in the game, playing center field. He'll be at the plate. Juan Lagares. He's got Frazier on second. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Looks Frazier back. The second comes to the plate. Swung on, drilled in the air to right field. This one will hang up. So that'll do it. At the end of 6.5, it's the Mets 13. Pirates coming up with nothing. The Pirates have 1 hit today. Noah Syndergaard has absolutely dominated start to finish. Mets are hey, don't sleep on our Mets. They're playing good right now. Mike Hampton was a great hitter. Remember Mike Hampton? My God. So let's take a look at that scoreboard around the league. The Phillies still trail 9-3. They're going to lose. They're going to gain a game on them. And then we got to wait for the later games today. But they're going to pick up a game on the Phillies. They will be within 3 of the Phillies after today. Of that wild card spot. Nationals play later. DeGrom can hit too. Bobby Woodruff is going to his corner now. Bobby gets very upset when you miss a comment. I've noticed that. He gets very upset. Bobby, I try. I try. I really try. I'm calling a game. I come over to the chat. I try to see all the comments. I miss some. I apologize. Will you forgive me? And I will always love you. I love you, Bobby. Oh, Chris Cardell, thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate that, man. This is a tip, i.e. a simple thank you for not being Rover Sport. Thank you so much, Chris Cardell. Chris Cardell. He does not like Rover Sports. He does not like Rover Sports. Oh, man. You fell for Bobby's trap. He got you to read a comment. Yeah, Gabe. Yeah, Gabe. Right now, if our pitching play as they should, we are wild card. Yes, Sentinel. We've been playing great. Chris, what sports jerseys do you own and who are they? The Mets, I own a Santana jersey. I own a Carlos Beltran jersey. I own a Lucas Duda jersey. I own a David Wright jersey. I own a Mike Piazza jersey. I think that's it. I got to get a DeGrom jersey. Knicks, I own a Kristaps Porzingis jersey and a Carmelo Anthony. Giants, I own a Justin Tuck, a Michael Strahan, a Tiki Barber, a Plaxico Burress, Eli Manning, Saquon Barkley. I'm sure I own a couple more I'm forgetting about. What's going on, Lawan? How you doing, my man? How you doing? Lawan's got a channel over there. Go check him out. Big Yankee fan in the house. Great supporter of mine. But I love Rover Sports. I think he's one of the funniest guys in the sports YouTube community. He's a great guy. But I definitely get what people... He does have some out-of-the-box thinking. Let's put it that way. Bobby Woodruff is Rain Man. I got to make sure to read Bobby's comments. Got to make sure. He's Rain Man. I own a Bernie Williams jersey and a charmed up and very much burnt Mark Sanchez jersey. Bernie Williams, to me, Chris Cardella, is my favorite. I'm obviously not a Yankee fan. He's my favorite Yankee of all time. I love Bernie Williams. I think he's incredibly underrated. Great switch hitter. Just a very good all-around baseball player. I like Bernie Williams is one of my favorite players. I loved him. Pete Alonso has checked into the game to play first base. I don't really get that move. Why not just give him the day off? You're up 13-0. What the hell was that? Mary Mickey at it again. Syndergaard will start here in the 7th inning. He's throwing 80 pitches. You got a Chargers Eli Manning jersey and you burnt it. And here's Marte. Yeah, they do have a good shot, Luan. They just got to keep playing well. But if they keep playing well, yeah, they have a good shot. Here's the pitch from Syndergaard, and that's roped up the middle. Rosario comes over to field. Fields cleanly throws to first, and he took Alonso. Oh, Alonso was able to hold the bag. I'm sure they might review this. We'll see. But a great play if he held it. Syndergaard has been marvelous since they haven't traded him. He pitched great his first start. I think he threw 7 1/3 of no-run ball. Maybe it was 1-run ball. And in today, he's only given up 1 hit. I don't know if Alonso held the bag. I got to get a better angle here. He held... Oh, what a play! What a play by the polar bear! And here's Jose Ozuna. He's batting .301, 7 home runs, 20 RBIs on the year. Here's the pitch. Swung on and driven to the right field. And giving chase, and it's going to be off the wall. So there's his second hit given up. And they'll throw in. It'll be a double. Sliding double. So here in the bottom of the 7th, the Pirates have a man in scoring position. I don't have a Cruz jersey. I wish I did. Yeah, Paul Jacobson, I don't get why they brought him in. It doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, Chris Cardell, he's definitely a hot take channel. If you like hot take channels, he's the channel you want to go to. He definitely has a hot take channel. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's batting .300, 6 home runs, 37 RBIs with a .439 slugging percentage. He'll dig in as the Pirates try to play to run here. Ozuna takes a slight lead from second. Syndergaard comes to the plate, and it's a fastball off the outside corner, 1-0. once again, guys, anybody, you know, these baseball streams don't usually fill up that much, but I just like doing it for fun, and I love the Mets. Anybody that may have popped in who is not a subscriber of the channel, please subscribe. Hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to ring the bell. You get notifications every time I go live. Syndergaard looks in for the sign. Melky waiting for the pitch. Ozuna takes a slight lead. And here's the pitch. Swung on and grounded foul up the first baseline. 1-1. 97-mile-an-hour heater. Cushman back in the chat. In the famous words of Stephen A. Smith, you should be suspended immediately. Rover will be hyping Davis Webb. Oh, my God. He loves Davis Webb, doesn't he? He loves him. Yehuda. Yeah, Yehuda. 13-0. And here's Syndergaard looking in for the sign. Comes to the set. Looks Ozuna back to second. And he comes to the plate. Here's the pitch. And a fastball up the outside corner. 2-1. Yeah, Yehuda. Davis Webb's mother doesn't even like that. No, I don't think she does. He was obsessed with Davis Webb. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Cabrera. Swung on and fouled off out of play. We'll do it again. That evens up the count at 2 apiece. Gabe, I'll tell you right now, I got nothing against Ron Effect. I'm never going to speak bad about the guy. If Ron Effect ever wanted to collab, I would do it. I just know he doesn't like to collab. That's not his thing. But I'd always collab with any Giants content creator. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and grounded foul. 2-2. But I know a lot of my subscribers asked me about that. I asked Ron a few times, when I was new, and he didn't respond. So, I get it. I was a new channel. But I'm not going to ask him again. If he wants to, I'd definitely do it, though. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Syndergaard. Ozuna takes a lead off second. And that's grounded up the middle off the glove of Syndergaard. Rosario comes over to field it, throws to first, and he got him! Rosario's made a couple of great plays here these last few innings. Great anticipation skills as he fields it off the glove, throws across his body, an absolute bullet over to first base. Nice play. 2 outs, man on third. Bobby wants to do Notre Dame game. Well, first I got to see if I have off Saturdays. I got to figure that out, Bobby. So I got to figure that out before I say commit to anything. And here we go. The Mets have the shift on. 2 outs here, bottom of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Swung on, driven in the air, and that'll play to run. So the Pirates get their first run, a line drive single in the gap. So Noah's starting to unfold a little bit here in the 7th. I think they'll let him finish the inning for sure. But there's your first run, Pirates fans. 13-1. Chris ETM. Chris Gardella. I got to keep putting in a lot more work. That's why I put in the work, man. That would be a dream come true if I ever got to do that. And obviously, I'd be able to put out a lot more content than I do. I put out a lot, but I'd be able to put out a lot more. That'd be a dream come true. But just got to keep putting in work. Here's the pitch to Gonzalez, and a slider just catches the outside corner, 0-1. And he comes to the set. What's up, Soccer S? Thank you for popping into the stream. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and grounded to short. Fielded cleanly by Rosario. He'll throw over to first, and that'll do it. At the end of 7, it's the Mets 13. It's the Pirates 1. We'll go to the top part of the 8th. I didn't know you had a channel, Chris Gardella. You got a channel? I just subscribed. I didn't know you had a channel. Oh, you do content for JetNation.com. Okay, good stuff. Breaking. Cowboys trade Zeke for a bag of chips and a wheelchair for Jerry Jones. Oh, that's good stuff, man. I have a channel, but it sucks. No, you don't suck. Don't ever say you suck. I sucked when I first started, too. I still suck. You only get better every time you make content. That's how you get better. I just subscribed to you, too. I didn't know you had a channel. My name is Jeff. Let's go Jeff McNeil. Kevin Cronin's name apparently is Jeff. JetNation.com. That's awesome, man. Let me check it out. You going to be at the Giant Jet game, Chris Gardella? We are YouTube's basket of deplorable. Oh, that's a cool looking site. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Who are the Giants quarterbacks? Giants quarterbacks are obviously Eli Manning, Daniel Jones, Alex Tanney, Kyle Lauletta. Those are the Giants quarterbacks, Kevin Cronin. And Kyle Lauletta will probably be cut. They took Syndergaard out of the game. What is it? Syndergaard's bashing water bottles. He's so mad that he gave up one run. You got a 13-1 lead. Calm down. You're going to get the W. We're still rolling. What are you upset about? Calm down. I like the competitive spirit, though. I like the competitive spirit. That's awesome, Chris. It's really hard to grow when you cover one team, though, which is why you're growing fast, because you cover... Yeah, well, Blue Jackets talk. Obviously, I'm predominantly Giants. But, yeah, I'll tell you, the Knicks community on YouTube is amazing. Like... It's crazy how passionate Knicks fans are. I absolutely love it. And here's the pitch to Davis, and a slider in the dirt. Davis tries to check his swing, and it'll be 1-0. Didn't go around. Davis has had a hell of a day. 2 for 3 with a home run and a single and a walk. 298, 11 home runs, 33 RBIs. And here's the 1-0 pitch to Davis. Upstairs, 2-0. Takes a fastball up top. Yeah, the Knicks are amazing, man. They love them. I'm trying to do at least one weekly video on the Knicks. My next one I'm going to do, as voted on by my subscribers, 2019-2020 season expectations video. So I'm probably going to work on that later today, actually. And I want to get another Giants video up, probably a recap of training camp if I can, before the end of the day. I try to do a lot of videos on my days off. Monday, I can't do much tomorrow because I'm going to that concert, but I'll probably do something in the morning. And, yeah, if you guys like that tier video, I'll probably do more of those. Here's Davis, 2-1. Here's the pitch. And a slider just catches the outside part of the plate. 2-2, evens up the count. Darrelle Revis, what about Darrelle Revis? Darrelle Revis in his prime was as good as anybody. He locked down the entire part of the field. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Davis. Swung on and drilled to shortstop. He'll field it cleanly, throw over to first, and that'll be one down here in the top of the 8th. Kristen Orr, did the Giants community welcome you with open arms, or was it a struggle to post content and stuff? I'll say that I think the Giants community is great. Once I guess established myself a little bit, it was much easier to collab. The Knicks community was so open. I first started, Sim wants to work with me. CK2K wants to work with me. Knicks Fan TV. They were all very encouraging right out of the gate. And there's a slider on the outside corner. Strike one, 0-1. Giants kind of had to, get my feet wet a little bit, build up a little bit of a channel. And then, then they all, want to work. I mean, I didn't ask anybody, to be fair. The Knicks guys just kind of came to me. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Rosario. And check swing. Did he go around? They say he did. 0-2. Knicks Nation. Yeah, love the Knicks community. And here's the 0-2 pitch to Rosario. And a slider in the dirt. 1-2. Yeah, Marjorie, Lauletta is definitely gone. He's been trash since he got here. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Rosario. Swung on and missed. Got him swinging. 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. 13-1 Mets. Hopefully Cano's okay with that hamstring injury. Hopefully he's all right. Well, you know what, Blue Jackets TV? That's actually a good thing. If there's Blue Jackets fans, because you have your own niche. And here's the pitch to Echeverria, and a slider just catches the lower part of the strike zone. Strike 1. Well, I knew that you guys speak Portuguese, because actually my cousins are from Brazil. They were adopted. They're from Brazil. Here's the pitch to Echeverria, and a fastball on the outside corner. Strike 2. 0-2. Oh, whose mark's awesome. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Echeverria. He looks in for the sign. Comes to the set. And the curveball misses outside. 1-2. I might get into hockey. I don't hate hockey. I just don't have the time to watch it. Because it's so... I mean, I'm a big Knicks fan. And they play at the same time. Plus, you have, the football at the beginning of the season. Here's the pitch to Echeverria, and a slider catches the inside part of the plate, and that'll do it. We will head to the bottom part of the 8th. It's Mets 13, Pirates 1. I've never been to a Ranger game. I've been to several Islander games because I'm originally from Long Island. I love going to hockey games. Hockey games are a lot of fun to go to live. I don't think it's a great TV sport, but live it's amazing. Oh, very good stuff, Gabe. Yeah, my cousins are Brazilian. Both of them were born in Brazil, and they're adopted. And I think they've been there a few times. Who would be? I'd probably pick the Islanders just because I grew up on Long Island. But like I said, I'm not a diehard hockey fan, so I root for both teams. Like if the Rangers are in the playoffs and the Islanders aren't, I'll root for the Rangers. If I became a diehard fan, I know I gotta hate the Rangers because that's just the way it is. That's probably the biggest rivalry in New York sports. Those two teams, it's crazy. What's going on, Jeff Billings? Thank you for popping in, my man. Oh, are you kidding me? Don't ever apologize. Anytime anybody ever comes in here, man, I appreciate you guys for popping in. I know the Islanders really surprised this year. They did a lot better than they were projected to. With Tavares being signed elsewhere, rather. To Toronto. I really would have thought the Islanders would have taken a huge step back. But yeah, they played really well this year, the Islanders. We'll see if they could bounce back and play well this upcoming season. Who's better, Ramos or J.D. Davis? I mean, this year you got to say J.D. Davis the way he's played. I'd like to see the Rangers do well. I just root for New York when it comes to hockey. Yeah, no, I know Ramos had a good game last night. And here's Donnie Hart in for the Mets. On the year, he has don't think he's given up a run. Yeah, he's got a 0 ERA and 6 2/3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts. And Hart looking for the sign. Comes to the set. Here's the pitch, and swung on and missed. Hart delivers from the submarine. I see a guy there behind home plate about 3 rows back. No shirt on. He's got more chest hair than I do. Put his shirt on. Okay? If you were a female, by all means. this. I don't want to see you bare-chested as I'm calling a baseball game. My God, what are you doing? And here's the 0-1 pitch. Submarine and a fastball on the outside corner. 0-2. Good pitch there by Hart. Ragu, you gotta go homemade, Gabe. You gotta go homemade. And here's the pitch. And fastball off the outside corner, 1-2. Well, they're not playing. They're not playing at Citi Field, Bavith. So you might be able to get a tour of the stadium. They're in Pittsburgh. And here's Hart. Comes to the set. The windup, the pitch. Swung on and drilled on the ground. Rosario fielded cleanly. He'll throw over to first. And that'll be one out here in the bottom of the 8th. Rosario's been tested a lot today. Made a lot of nice, nifty plays. Alex Sports, the Mets are dominating today. Yes, they did, Cushman. Yes, they did. But I do think Ramos is a good defensive catcher. I know you're a sabermetrics guy. Maybe the sabermetrics don't say it, but here's the pitch. And Reyes will take that for a strike, 0-1. Yeah, Kevin Cronin. He looks smooth out there at shortstop. And here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and grounded to second. Fielded cleanly. McNeil will throw over to first, and that's 2 away. You're actually at the stadium. That is friggin' awesome. That is awesome. So today, Syndergaard went 7 innings, gave up 3 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, and he threw 91 pitches. Joe Musgrove, 3 1/3, 10 hits, 8 runs, 5 strikeouts on 71 pitches. So that's today's starters. And here is the pitch. Swung on and missed by Markle, 0-1. Yeah, especially for a game that there's been 14 runs. But it's been a lot of first pitch swinging. Nobody's really been looking to walk. I don't think there's been a walk in the game. And there's a fastball off the outside corner, 1-1. Maybe there's been 1. And here's the pitch. Swung on and drilled on the ground. The third, fielded cleanly there. Thrown over to first. Echeverria gets him to go. So that'll do it. At the end of 8, it's the Mets 13. It's the Pirates 1. So 1 more inning to go, guys. 1 more inning to go. You are not eating my cannolis. You're not eating my cannolis. Puppy. I don't got an Italian flag on my arm. Yeah, Grandal's better than Ramos. For sure. Nobody's going to argue that. But to say he's had an awful year, I mean, he hasn't had a good year. But an awful year? I don't think he's had an awful year, Wilson Ramos. Where's the Cheetos Puffs at, man? I don't got the Cheetos Puffs today. I don't got the Cheetos Puffs today. Yes, over for a career, yes. Just for this year, I agree. But, I mean, Ramos is batting .264. 11 home runs, 55 RBIs. He's got a .337 on base. The slugging's bad. But, I mean, it's not good, but I think awful is strong. I think awful is strong. Entertainer Even Bavit says we got to go to Stouts. We're going to go to Stouts. We're going to go to Stouts. If I die, please make sure my headstone reads, Rover's opinion on Christian Hackenberg is what killed me. What? I never heard his opinion on Christian Hackenberg. What was it? Guys, the Orioles are not the worst team in Major League Baseball. They're pretty bad, though. All right, tell you what. I'm going to set it up. We're going to Stouts. I'm going to look at the Mets schedule right now. Hold on. I'm looking it up right now. And we are going to stream from Stouts. I got your shepherd pie right here. I broke down some preseason games on Hack and defended his off. Oh, God. Hackenberg was awful. So they got DeGrom going tomorrow against the Marlins. That should be a win. Walker Lockett will pitch the second game of the doubleheader. That could be dicey. And here's the pitch to Nito. Swung on and missed on the curveball. 0-1. All right, so next Sunday. You know what? I got a better idea. Hold on one second. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Nito. In the dirt. 1-1. How's this for an idea? Next Sunday, 1:10 p.m., Mets National, Citi Field. I'll go to the game. I'll meet you at... Whoever wants to go to the game, I'll go to the game. It's a 1:10 game. I'll be there. Anybody that wants to come, I'll be there. Nito hits one in the air to right. And the center field is going to call him off. That'll be one down here in the top of the ninth. 13-1 Mets. You would have been better off signing Chirinos than Ramos. With the Mets bullpen, I'm still not confident with a 12. Yeah, Chris Garrett, you could never be confident with the Mets bullpen. Cushman, you're more than welcome. Jesus Christ, just go to the damn bar, you smug. There's a bar at Citi Field. No, absolutely. Gabe, man, hopefully you come. Here's the pitch, and that's a fastball on the outside corner, 0-2. We're going to the Citi Field. I will let you guys know. I'll look at tickets tomorrow. And here's the pitch, and strike 3. That's 2 down here in the top of the ninth. Hart will go down looking. I guess they're going to leave Hart in to pitch the ninth. 2 outs here in the top of the ninth. McNeil coming to the plate. McNeil's had a hell of a day. He's hit a home run. He's hit a double. 4 runs scored. He's batting .337 on the year. 13 home runs, 49 RBIs. And there's a fastball on the outside corner, 0-1. Yeah, well, we could, if you guys want, I'm being serious. I don't know the ages of these people. I know Amir's old enough. Here's the 0-1 pitch to McNeil. Swung on it. Well, it doesn't matter. You could be under 21, I think, and go in there anyway. But 0-2, there is a bar attached to Citi Field. McFadden's. You could go there before the game. Get there at like 11, have a couple of drinks, go up, watch the game. I'm in. Gabe's 16. That's a problem. But you can still come and hang out if you want. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled off by McNeil. 0-2. We'll do it again. What's going on, Swag Waffles? Chris Gardella, I did not get to see the Hall of Fame speech. However, I was talking to Bad Dog about that yesterday. About Kevin Mawai. Hold on one second. Here's the 0-2 pitch to McNeil. And curveball fouled away. Bad Dog said he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. I was like, Kevin Mawai, from what I remember, especially when he was a Jet, I know he's great on the Titans too, he was regarded as like one of the best, if not the best, center in football. So, I think he deserved it. I mean, I don't know his stats. I don't know how many Pro Bowls, All Pros he made, but I remember he was thought of to be one of the top centers in the league. And here's McNeil. Curveball just misses off the outside corner, 1-2. Did he go in as a Jet? And here it comes to the set. Here's the pitch to McNeil. Swung on and hit in the air to center. Drifting. And he'll catch it. So that'll do it. At the end of 8.5, we will head to the bottom of the ninth. The Mets are 3 outs away from capturing a victory and getting to within a game of 500. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Okay. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, he was a great player. I remember Kevin White. He was on that 98 Jets team that went to the AFC title game. I remember him being one of the best centers in football. Yeah, Curtis Martin was amazing. Curtis Martin's probably my favorite Jet ever. He was just a guy, every year, Curtis Martin you knew was going to get you 13, 14, 1,500 yards every year. Great guy, with the media, just a good leader. Yeah, I like Curtis. He's probably my favorite Jet. I like Curtis Martin. A couple of Jets I like. Who did I like? I liked Corbett. I liked Lavernius Coles. I like Pennington. Yeah. There's a couple of Jets. I'll have Ron FX show up and be my stepfather. Gabe. Well, Martin might have been over. I just really liked him. Thomas Jones, Sean Green. That was a good duo you guys had there. Thomas Jones led the league in rushing. And then the next year, the Jets let him go, right? If I'm not mistaken. Keyshawn Johnson, yeah, he was a great player for the Jets. Number 1 overall pick. Stand up, Brandon Rogers. What's going on, Brandon Rogers? Thank you for tuning in. Chris, can you be my chaperone when we get to Citi Field? Chris, you live in California. How are you going to get here? Yeah, Thomas Jones was really good, though, for the Jets. Sean Green was kind of one-dimensional. He had hands of stone, but he was a good running back for a couple of years for you guys. That was such a big upset when that Jet team beat the Patriots in New England. I remember watching that at a bar. And here's Familia. Familia on the year has done very well. He has a 7 ERA. 7 ERA. And we wonder, if this bullpen could have performed the way that we expected, this Mets team might be competing for first place. That's how bad the bullpen's been. Brian Reynolds coming up for the Pirates. He's batting .333, 9 home runs, 44 RBIs. Familia looks in. Yes, I did meet Asia. She works at Citi Field. And Familia comes to the set, and a strike on the outside corner, 96-mile-an-hour heater. The Mets are playing well lately, Dan F. Will you ring my bell? Ring my bell. Ring that bell. Yeah, she works in the concession stand. Strike 2, 98-mile-an-hour fastball, swing and a miss. Yeah, I didn't know where she worked. She just saw me, actually. She works in the 500 section behind home plate. I was walking to get a hot dog. Yehuda, I hear you, man. Dolphin Point is very entertaining. Noah Syndergaard started for the Mets. And Familia misses with that fastball on the outside corner, 1-2. Chris Ivory, yeah, he was only a year or two. He was good on the Saints, too. Swag Waffles, Mets don't mess around, man. The Mets don't mess around. We're coming. We're coming. Look out. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Familia. Swing and a miss. Sinker in the dirt. So that's one away here in the bottom of the ninth. Mets lead 13-1. Saquon, oh yeah, Saquon's definitely better than Zeke. Saquon's the best running back in football. I don't care that he's only played 1 year. What he can do, nobody else can. He's ultra talented. Here's Marte Marte's had a hell of a year for the Pirates. 20 home runs, 67 RBIs, batting .286. Familia comes to the set. Here's the pitch, and he'll take a fastball. Oh, it's a strike. I think this umpire wants to get home. That looked a little high to me. 0-1. Oh, you were referring to dolphin porn. Yeah. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider on the outside. 90 mile an hour on the gun. 0-2. Paul Jacobson. I'm assuming you're a Jet fan. I respect that. I don't hate the Jets. Le'Veon Bell is not better than Saquon Barkley. I'm sorry. He's just not. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Familia. And here it is. Swung on and hit on the ground down the third base line. Foul ball. And I like Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell is really, really good. He's great. He's not Saquon Barkley. Yeah, I mean, if you guys would rather go to Stouts, I'll go to Stouts. Paul Jacobson, I don't care what the stats say. In my opinion, Le'Veon Bell played behind a very good offensive line in Pittsburgh. Hold on one second. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 2 outs here in the bottom of the ninth. Played behind a great offensive line in Pittsburgh. He had a great quarterback in Ben. He had Antonio Brown. He Juju Smith-Schuster. They had weapons all around him. He had the ability to be able to wait behind the line because of the way they blocked. Let's put it this way. If Le'Veon Bell was a Giant, he would not do what Saquon Barkley did last year, in my opinion. I just don't think he'd be able to do it. So here we go. 13-1, 2 outs here in the bottom of the ninth. Familia looks in for the sign. Comes to the set. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to center. Giving chases Lagares all the way to the wall, and it's gone. Familia had to give up a run. Had to give up a run. He had to do it. He had to do it. Unbelievable stuff. 13-2. Had to do it. Yes, Stout should be a sponsor of mine. Doug Lass, what's up, Doug Lass? How you been, buddy? And here's Familia. Comes to the set. And the pitch. Swung on and hit on the ground by Melky. Fielded cleanly there by the Polar Bear. He'll step on first, and that will do it. The Mets get out of Pittsburgh with a 2-1 series win. They win 13-1 today. They will now head to Miami to play a doubleheader tomorrow in a 4-game series as they continue their winning ways. They are now within a game of 500. I believe the Phillies lost today. They are now 3 games behind them for the wild card. We'll see how the Nationals do later today. But they are inching closer to the playoff race as they are getting hot in August. The New York Mets looking good. Looking good. Familia is absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. Let's go Mets. Rather you're a cop or criminal, when you're standing down the barrel of a loaded gun, what's the difference? What movie? Oh. Yeah, I'm going to know it when you tell me. I know I've heard that quote. I don't know it off the top of my head. Yes, Jeff Billings, I did hear that Draymond Green signed an extension, which I'm happy about. I didn't want the Knicks to pursue him. I like Draymond Green a lot, but I don't think he's a max player. I think he, benefits from playing in Golden State in that system. So, more power to him. I think he got $25 million a year or something like that. Who's better, Saquon or Edwin? Saquon. Saquon's the best athlete in New York. Saquon's the best athlete in New York. I'd have to think about that. Hold on. Let me think about that. The best athlete in New York currently. I mean, who would you say on the Yankees? Aaron Judge? Nobody on the Mets is as good as Saquon. I don't know hockey. Yeah, it's got to be Saquon. It's got to be Saquon. It's got to be Saquon. Quarterback Josh Allen from the Buffalo Bills. Saquon, gotta go Barry. I mean, Barry's got a history. But if Saquon stays healthy, he could be in the discussion as the greatest running back who ever lived. He's got to stay healthy, though, and he's got to have longevity. But he's ultra talented, ultra talented. I'll tell you what. There's another thing I say to all the people that are on my channel that are Jets fans. I like Sam Darnold. A lot of Giants guys or other will rag on Sam. I think Sam Darnold's going to be a very good quarterback. I'm still happy that my Giants took Barkley. I love Barkley, but I think Darnold will be a top 10 quarterback in this league. And I think if you guys surround him with the right pieces, I think Darnold can win you football games. So you guys have a bright future. You just have to draft well, and you have drafted well in recent years. Leonard Williams was a good pick. You got good value there. Quinnen Williams was great this year. Sam Darnold, obviously you hope he pans out. So the Jets have a future. There's no doubt about it. Your phone died. DeGrom's a good one, Chris Lewis. I didn't think about that. I probably got to go DeGrom, actually. I wasn't even thinking pitchers. I probably got to go DeGrom. Over the years, you guys have drafted terribly. In recent years, I love the Quinnen Williams pick. Love it. The Jets need one for Nathan Peterman going to throw for 50 touchdowns to the. Quinnen Williams is my favorite player in this year's draft. So, we'll see. Yeah, outside of the first round, they do not draft well. That's a lot like Jerry Reese. Jerry Reese could not hit outside the first round either, which is why he doesn't have a job anymore. Gettleman's done pretty well outside the first round. I mean, we don't know about this draft, but last year's draft, Lorenzo Carter in the third round, B.J. Hill in the third round were good picks. And, he's drafted pretty well in the later rounds. Will Hernandez in the second round. Don't know yet, Jose Reyes. Don't know yet. Soon, though. Soon. Got to figure out everything with my my car and everything and my job, and I got to get everything situated. But sooner than later. Jerry Reese used to reach on a lot of picks. Jerry Reese, his best picks in terms of value. Mario Manningham was a good pick. I'm not even going to look at first round picks. He only had a handful of pretty good. His first draft was great. Ahmad Bradshaw, he got in the 7th round. He had a lot of good picks in that draft. But after that, I can count on one hand how many good picks he had outside the first round. Eric Flowers was garbage. Garbage. But, guys, my voice is shot. It's 4:33. Seems like the chat's dying down a bit. That was it. Robert De Niro and Righteous Kill. Oh, my God. Eric Flowers, one of the worst picks in Giants history. But I want to say thank you to everyone who tuned in, everybody who made this a fun stream, all my diehard Met fans that were here, all my diehard subscribers that were here. Thank you guys for making this a fun stream for me. Thank you guys for being a big, big part of my channel, watching all my videos. I do appreciate it. Plan to have a couple more videos out hopefully today or tomorrow. And I'll be live with Bad Dog on Tuesday. I'm not sure whose channel it's going to be on, but we'll have the Giant Show. We'll then be doing the preseason game on Thursday. And, we'll take it from there. Nick's show, so hopefully sometime this week as well. But thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Have a good one.